sun cloud?
Where are the spirals?
You see this math everywhere.
Welcome back to the Gnostic Informant, and you're about to attain Greek Gnosis. Greek Gnosis.
Which is just gnosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about Greek, though.
Ereniki gnosis.
Yes.
So we are resuming where we left off, which is page 107, if you're following in Hansen and Quinn. And it is the exercises section, which you got the first 1, 2, 3 examples, and we were going to pick up on 4.
Yeah.
So go ahead and read this baby.
Now your screen is a little wide. I think I messed it up again. You fixed it before we started, but it got
I can narrow it.
okay. It was just a little wide. That's all.
Just cut. Yeah, just try not to cut it off. But yeah, this works.
So we have aratus kalus kai agathus oblitas.
Now, this is a rough breathing here, which I don't pronounce, but if you want to pronounce it, it's hoplitas, right?
Hoplita, like hoplites.
It is hoplites, yeah.
Para te gafura tetakas hina metatain maken fulatosi tain choran.
Yes.
So, how do you want to just start?
Do you remember what this ara is that has a circumflex accent and a smooth breathing?
What do you mean?
This first word, do you remember what it is? It's a tricky one.
It's isn't it the isn't it like something about the question? Like it's
so
are you?
It's untranslatable.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, when you start a sentence with "aren't you?" and then you blah blah blah. You're just marking a question. In Spanish, sometimes they start out a sentence with an upside down question mark. They have question marks at the beginning and the end. So this is just an interrogative word that starts a question and it doesn't get translated a lot of the time.
Yeah. So I was just that was a nice simple.
Yeah. So you were correct.
So ara, it's basically saying like we're about to get a question. We don't really know yet. Choose kalus, which is the good, the beautiful, right?
Yep.
And it's in the genitive form.
Yeah, I mean it's in the classical period it would really refer to physical beauty, but later on it ends up referring to things that are good, inward beauty. But here we're probably talking about
genitive, it's accusative.
Accusative. Yeah. But here we're probably going to refer to outward beauty.
Okay. So should I just start writing this down?
Yeah, just start writing it down. Yeah.
I'm just
get the words out. Yeah.
So the accusative is plural, so it would be the beauties.
Well, no, you don't. So these are just adjectives that are modifying hoplitas hoplitai would be the nominative. So in the accusative, it's hoplitas. So beautiful.
Good. Agathus is good, right?
Yeah. So the beautiful and the good.
Yep. Hoplite is hoplite. I'm just going to write that as hoplite, right? That's an English word, right? Yeah. Para is
But you got hoplite in the singular there.
Hoplites, yeah.
Yep.
So para is
and it's not para, it's para.
Para.
Right? Para.
Yeah. Is that also like, I'm drawing a blank on para.
It's the preposition next to or by.
By.
I mean, there are other usages of it, but here
by the bridge, then.
It's by the bridge. Yeah.
By the bridge, in Tatakas, which would be the Tatakas would be station.
Yeah. So this is coming from tasso. So tasso means to arrange or place, right? So tetajas has this duplicate, right? So it's taking the T and it's adding this te to it for reduplication. So teta, this is the fifth principal part. This is the perfect. I'm sorry, the fourth principal part.
Okay. Wait, so that's it, right? That's the station? Is that what you said?
Well, it means it basically means to guard in this context, because you're posted there. So that's what the hoplites are doing.
Oh, this is a verb.
Yeah. Tetajas.
Oh, okay. I thought I'm reading this as a noun for some reason. Okay, so to guard. To guard in order that.
Yep.
In
purpose
order,
clause. Mm-hmm.
In order meta. In order. And meta after ina means something, right?
No, meta ten machin, right? Meta ten machin.
After the battle.
After the battle.
After the battle, and then fulatosi would be that would be.
So fulatosi is the. I'm sorry.
Because you have fulax guard, and then you have. This is another word for guard, right?
Well, fulatosi means guard. Tetajas means you have been stationed, like you're standing guard. So tasso, if tasso means to arrange, in this the perfect aspect, it means you have been like it's asking a question. If you in the singular, because it's this as with the sigma, you're asking somebody if you have stationed the hoplites. So tasso tus hoplitas. Tetajas tus hoplitas. You have stationed the hoplites so that they can guard. So you station them by the bridge so that they may guard.
That they may guard. And then.
And what are they guarding? What's the direct object?
Tain Koran.
Tain Horan.
Yeah, Tain Horan, the country.
Yes.
The country. So.
Or the country, the land.
And it's a question, by the way, so we can.
Yes, you can get rid of the first one.
And then and then let's have you.
Yeah. So really that ara is sort of like have. Yeah. Have you.
Have you stationed? We can put this, or have you guarded or stationed, right?
Yeah, you already have guard there as the translation of filatosi.
Yeah.
So here tetajas is have you stationed or have you yeah.
Have you stationed
or posted
the beautiful and the good hoplites? That's so far that's correct.
Yep.
By the bridge, that's still good. By the bridge, in order to. We can get rid of two.
Yeah, and if you're going to translate the ina as in order to, it would be in order that they.
Yeah.
But you could also translate it as so. You could just say like so that they.
So after the battle, they may guard the country.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or so they may guard the country after the battle. Either way, the syntax doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's so, good. And then that is just a purpose clause. It's not a conditional clause. Most of the exercises here are conditional clauses, like the next one.
E oi poitai biblia peri dikes grapseon. Tais musais, tais poieton, deois, ethuon, dikaioi, gar oi poitai.
Or so remember that oi is going to be it's hoi. I say
right.
e, but yeah.
So we have if for a, so that's going to be Wait, I just realized something. We didn't actually break down what the clause was with this.
We didn't. Yeah, and so you really need to do that before you start translating.
Yeah.
What are the aspects of it that stand out?
And
so
4 or 5.
So we have a, right?
Okay. Yeah.
We have aeon here. So what is that telling us?
A plus aeon. So what I'm going to do is, if you don't, am I sharing your screen or are you sharing my screen?
I'm sharing my screen, but they see your cursor.
Well, I was going to go to the list real quick since we haven't seen it in 2 weeks.
Well, you can hop over to it on your end, and nobody sees it.
Okay,
so yeah,
I'm just telling you guys that I'm doing that. So if anyone's like,
oh, and by the way, so this is a long upsilon, but it ended up with a circumflex accent, so that was misspelled. I fixed it. So we have this.
I think we should just show them the list that you made, just in case they want to see it.
Yes, that's a good idea. I just need to
a plus on. We're going to look at a plus on.
Okay, hold on a second. It's not gonna. I'm gonna have to maybe zoom. All right, so we have. Let me zoom out a little bit.
So we have a plus on is it could be either it can be either future less vivid, but it also can be go down.
Well, but okay, yeah. So
it also can be those two.
Yeah, it could be counterfactual. Well, if we're just talking about the a plus on, it could fit this pattern.
Yeah.
But we're not. But the indicator here is we're not dealing with the past indicative. We're dealing with the.
Have we determined that yet, though? On our.
Well, if you pay closer attention here.
Back to it. There we go.
So we have grapseon.
Okay, and how do you know that's counterfactual?
Because this is the optative mood.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the giveaway. So
you just have to know this is as soon as you see that this is the optative mood, then you know it's going to be present counterfactual.
Future less vivid. A plus on, optative mood on both sides.
Oh, wait, what does that mean? Present counterfactual? I saw that on the list.
Present counterfactual would be a on when you have imperfect indicative on both sides.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so here you have this grapseon.
Future less vivid, got it.
Yeah, future less vivid, and the optative mood is attenuating the truth value of the proposition. So it's saying effectively you're doubting that this is going to take place. You're expressing doubt.
Okay. So we have if the poets, because hoi poetais, the poets, right?
Poets, yeah.
If the poets' books, biblia books, peri, around justice.
Yeah, around justice, but a book around justice is a book about justice.
On justice. Is it just one book or on?
You've been favoring the translation on.
Yeah.
So this is biblia, so it's the plural of biblion.
All right. So it is if the poet's books on justice.
Grapseon.
Grapseon. Which is, as you pointed out, it's the optative condition. So it would be aorist active, right?
Well, it's not aorist. It's
Oh no, I'm sorry. grapseon. That would be grapseos.
Yeah, so it's the optative.
Instead of sigma, I'd be
it's the optative. So really, it's there is a sigma. So it's not grapheon. It's the You're right. There's the aorist aspect.
okay.
Hold on a second. Rather than the continual, which would be graphoion, right? Graphon, graphoi.
So, were to write, right? If they were to write it.
Yeah, I mean, here
I'll switch it around. If the poets were to write books on justice, like that, right?
Yeah, when it's whenever the poets wrote books about justice.
Yeah. Okay. And then tais poiton theois ethuon. So that would be tais poiton. Wait, is this the dative? But
oh, sorry. You know what? I think we're dealing with a different, because this is the ethuon is the indicative mood. I'm sorry, the imperfect indicative mood. So this makes it actually a past counterfactual.
Really?
Yeah, because it's ethuon.
So wait, but what about a plus on right here?
Well, the a plus on, if we go back to our chart. Hold on a second. Let me go back to the chart. Right, we have a plus on when there's optatives on both sides, and then that's the future less vivid. So that's if, should, were to, and then would, right? That's so like here we have a pempsein and then pavsaien, right? So we have optative on both sides, but here we have an imperfect indicative on this side because there's no on.
Yeah, so why would it be that?
It's past general. This is what it is.
But there is an on though.
There's an on?
Didn't we already establish there's an on?
There's no on in number 5.
But what about the grapseon?
That's not on.
Oh, I thought you said it was.
No. I mean it ends in on, but it's not the word on. It's not the particle on.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can't.
So
do
that. Yeah.
That's the on by itself. Then is what you're saying.
It would have to be that particle on.
Okay. So what is so
this category is going to be the past general. So it's whenever. So whenever they did this, then this happened in the past. It's past general.
When the poets wrote book on justice?
Yeah.
All right.
Or whenever is how you would translate the a there.
Whenever the poets
wrote, because it's past.
Wrote
right
books on justice, okay, and then now this is a confusing. This definite article tais is for the dative, plural.
Yeah. So what's it modifying?
Theois.
Yes.
Okay. So doesn't have a genitive. This genitive doesn't even have one then.
Well, that genitive is of something.
Of the poets.
Yeah. So it's possessive.
Of the poet. I'm just going to put that there for now.
But it's. You're putting it above?
Well, it's the. What do you mean? This? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, transpose it a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Of the poets, but then we have tais theois to the gods.
Yeah, because you get the verb at the very end of this. So typically you want to hone in on what that verb is.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. To sacrifice. Ethuon would be to sacrifice, right?
Well, it's not an infinitive. It's a imperfect.
Sacrificed.
Yes.
Sacrifice.
So they sacrificed, or it's really a past like habitual action. So it's like they used to do this all the time. They used to sacrifice.
They sacrificed to the gods. The poet sacrificed to the gods, right?
Yeah, they used to sacrifice to the female. The thing is, high theoi is the feminine gods. It's the goddesses.
They sacrificed to the gods of the poets. So
yeah, and really you have to be careful when you say of the poets, because that would be tais ton poieton theois, right?
Of poets.
But yeah, it's just the goddess of poets.
Yeah. Gods of poets.
The goddesses of poets.
This is only, I thought this was just genitive. I thought this was just plural for all gods. No? Oh, it's feminine. It'd be
Yeah.
toys.
So
it'd be toys, not ties.
These
are just goddesses then.
Yeah, because what's in the clause right before it? So we said after grapseon. What do you see after grapseon?
Tais musa. Oh, the muses. I didn't even see this part.
Yeah, the muses.
So I got to put the muses here.
Yeah. The muses, comma, what?
I like this sentence.
Yeah. And so this is clarifying who the muses are, which
whenever the poets wrote books on justice, the muses, they sacrificed to the goddess of poets.
Yeah, whenever the poets wrote books about justice, they used to sacrifice to whom?
The goddess.
The muses.
Oh, why do they have this in here? Is this because Greek doesn't care about the order?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's they're sacrificing to the muses, and then it clarifies who the muses are, which is the goddesses of poets.
It's actually do it like this too, though. The muses after, like explaining what it is. Whenever the poets wrote books on justice, they sacrificed to the goddesses of poets, the muses.
Yeah,
or maybe like that.
Hold on a second. This is getting
right?
a little sloppy. Boom. Okay. So whenever the poets, whenever the poets wrote books on justice, they sacrificed to the goddess of poets, the muses.
Goddesses.
The goddesses of poets, the muses. I would say they sacrificed to the. I mean, I don't see any reason why you have to remove the Greek word order. It would be the muses, comma.
You still change it here though. Either way.
But considering the fact that the Greek is fronting the muses, it means that that's like the most important thing.
Okay.
So you should also front it in English just to retain that pride of place for the muses. So we're sacrificing to the muses, the goddesses of poets.
Okay.
And that's exactly how the Greek flows. It's the only thing about the Greek is it's taking ethuon and it's putting it at the end of the sentence, and we really can't stomach that in English.
Right. It's just weird. Yeah.
Now we got this final clause. Don't skip that.
What do you mean?
Dikeigar ipiti, right?
Okay.
Ipite. So dikeigar hoi poietai.
So 4, gar means 4.
You start and that then, 4.
And then for the poets are just.
Yeah, for the poets are just. And here you have the poet. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So now let's do 6. Etein demokration luoite o kakoi politai luoitan kai tain and tais kalais nesois erenein.
Yeah, erenein or erenein, right? Erenein.
Yeah.
For me, it's erenein. So yeah, etin demokratian lioite. Yeah,
I forget that. So we have a plus on.
Yeah, we have a and on. We have
and then where's the verb? The verb is luotoi, which is present active. Optative.
Well, yeah, optative. So we got optative on both sides of the equation. We starting the protasis is an a.
So
we have an on in the apodosis. So
that would have to be a plus on present. I'm sorry, a plus on with present optative. So that has to be future less vivid.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter that it's present optative. It's just anything in the optative mood is going to trigger this. If you have optatives on both sides of the
but I just like to see if it's present or I like to see what it is.
So if you have an optative on both sides, on the protasis and the apodosis, you need the on. Like it has to fit that pattern. If you omit it, it's going to be weird.
Yeah. So this is going to sound like, hold on, before I even, now this is acting weird again. So this is going to sound like if should were to would. If they should or would, or if they were to, then they would.
Yeah, we're describing a scenario that we don't think is actually going to happen.
Yeah. I'm just going to go for 2 and then should. Just to get that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's you're scaffolding it.
Yeah, I'm starting to figure out my own little techniques now.
It's good.
All right. So if the democracy is freed, well, I'm sorry. It's present. So if the democracy is free, like right now, it's free.
Well, but what is the te doing here?
What do you mean?
Well, this verbal ending here that you see, te. Here you also have a te, but it's getting cut off.
Oh, destroyed.
But what? So what is luete?
Luete is to destroy, right?
Well, that would be like lusai or something like. But I'm talking like luo, lues, lue, luomen, luete, lusi.
Destroy?
Well, I'm not talking about the optative here. I'm just saying, let's.
What is it? I don't know.
Here, what would this be?
Luete?
Yeah, luete. What is that?
It's will destroy.
Here.
I will destroy.
What would it be if it were that?
I destroy.
I destroy, and then that.
I will destroy?
No, I destroy is luo.
Yeah.
Lues is what?
I destroyed.
No, luo is I destroy. That's the omega ending is the first person.
Again, I forgot.
So the luo is I destroy. Lues is you destroy. Lue is he, she, or it destroys.
I'm thinking I thought you were changing the tense.
No. So I'm changing the person right now.
Okay.
Person.
That's your tense.
So first person is luo. Second person is lues.
Yeah.
Third person is lue. Those are all the singular. Now in the luomen is we. Sorry, luomen. We loose or destroy. Luete.
So it's second person plural.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I thought you asked me for 10.
You blanked a little bit, but the point is that this would be the indicative mood, and when you take this epsilon and turn it into oi, that's what makes it the subjunctive mood.
Yeah.
So basically, this luete means y'all are destroying right now. You're doing it. You're doing it all the time. Yeah. It's the indicative. But if you turn that epsilon into an oi, all of a sudden it's like, well, if you were going to do it, but we don't think you're going to do it for real. Whereas the luete would be you are doing it right now.
How do you know if it's free or destroy though? Is it just the context?
Well, if you think about it, if you're like dissolving or loosening the democracy, you're destroying it.
Okay.
So
my first instinct was to think if you keep democracy free, like that type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you're freeing someone, you're effectively like, imagine somebody is tied up. That verb luo means you're untying them, you're unbinding them. And so if something is tied up and it's like secure, and then you loosen it, you're effectively destroying it. That's the way, at least I like to think of it when you're talking about the verb luo in the sense of to destroy. Because really, like, I mean, even in modern Greek, like lino or leo in formal modern Greek is like to unfasten, right? Like unfastening your seatbelt, for example.
Battery for this. I'll be right back.
All right. So, yeah, the issue we had is basically the paradigm is leo or luo, right? I know people are complaining about my inconsistent pronunciation, and that's just because I'm going with the flow here. So we have luo, I loosen, or I destroy in this case. Lues, lue. So this is I, you, he, right? These are the endings that get tacked onto it. Luo, lues, lue. So I loosen, you loosen, he, she, or it loosens, we loosen, luete, and then luusi, right? Now, typically the way I say this is Leo Lis Li Leomen Liete Li Usi. But I'm modulating my pronunciation here for the sake of this lesson with Neil. So now we've gone. I'm sorry, we've gone from lu ete to lu oite because this is the subjunctive mood, not the indicative mood. If y'all were destroying democracy,
Yep.
o kakoi politai.
It would, so that part would be O. It's vocative with the O. So it's calling out. So I'm going to put O here. O.
Yep.
Kakoi politai, bad citizens.
Yeah, you evil, you bad citizens.
Evil. Bad.
Yeah. Oh, bad citizens.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can say bad.
Y'all should.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should. So we got Kaitain and Tais, Kalais, Nasois.
Now,
This is key. This is peace. This is islands. This is Kalais. This is beautiful.
yeah.
So you would if y'all were destroying democracy, y'all should
Now what does y'all should mean to you? Why are you choosing should there?
Just because I was off the same. The chart for future less vivid says if should, and then would.
Okay, so should is put in the protasis. So if you should happen to shoot your neighbor, he would die. Yeah.
If y'all should destroy democracy.
Yeah, and then change. Yeah, there you go. So this is a potentiality.
Yeah.
That's remote, which makes it less vivid in the future.
Yeah, y'all would.
There you go.
Y'all would destroy the peace. We have Luo twice.
Yeah, you would destroy the peace, or dissolve the peace, undo the peace,
and because we have Kai, and beautiful islands.
Well, it's actually Luot an Kai. It means you would also destroy.
Y'all would also destroy the peaceful, beautiful islands?
Yeah, so you could put the Kai in a different position, but basically the Kai is modifying the entire apodosis by saying, if you should do this thing that you shouldn't do, and I don't think you're going to do it, this would also happen. That's what that Kai is doing. Is it's actually, you would translate it as also.
I see. That's good, right?
Yeah, so you would also destroy the peace in the beautiful island. So it's entais kalais nasois.
Just the peace in the
Yeah, it's. I mean, they're not described as peaceful, beautiful islands. It's just the peace is what the irinin or the erenin, what you're destroying is.
Yeah, I forgot about this right here.
Is entais. So it's on the islands or in the beautiful islands. We could say it either way in English. Okay, so moving on.
Okay, so sentence 7 is a tus stratiotas estain maken sun hoplois epimsas tus nianias ente agora etaxamen an hos tas hokias fulatoyen.
Yeah, and there are some transcription errors because I did this with Google, a snapshot of the page. So this circumflex accent was spurious, and then there's another error here. I'm going to let it slide and let you figure it out as you go along. So we're starting with A, right? A.
So we have A plus
what? Let's just hone in on the verb here.
Epimsas, which
not
is epimsas, right? Which is aorist and
yeah, it's aorist.
Indicative.
Yeah, so we have the aorist indicative here, epimsas.
Indicative.
Sorry, I'm going to just color this stuff. Okay, so we have epimsas. So we have the A plus aorist And then tus neanias ente agora et what is that?
A plus aorist is past contrafactual.
Yeah, so basically we have two aorists on either side, which has to be past counterfactual, right?
Okay.
And we have the on as well.
So we have if, had, would have.
Yeah, so it's again something we don't that would have happened, but we're casting doubt on it.
So that's I just put that there. So stratiotas would be strategy, right? Strategy.
No, we.
Oh yeah, soldiers.
Yes, soldiers in the plural.
If the soldiers ace into the battle, soon hoplois et bims. So we have will send.
It's not will send because we're talking about a past counterfactual.
Have sent the if you sent, right?
Yeah, and this is where in English you would usually use a pluperfect, and you would say had sent.
If you have sent,
had.
If you had sent.
Yeah, because you're saying that like this happened this didn't even happen in the past. You're doing this as like a hypothetical scenario.
Yeah.
So
soon
that's
with, right?
Yeah, with is soon.
And then
soon hoplois.
Hoplois is
Sinoplis.
Weapons.
Yeah, with weapons.
So that's where you get the word hoplite from, the soldiers with weapons.
Yes.
If you had sent the soldiers into battle with weapons, and then you have would have because of the conditional clause. So then we get tus neanias ente agora. So that's the young man.
Yeah, and what do you notice is wrong with ente agora?
The young men.
Yeah, what do you notice is wrong with ente agora?
It's ente agora. It is.
Notice any typo there? It's the my fault.
Oh, this should be matching with this.
Yeah, so it needs what?
It should have a dative subscript.
Yep. So basically we need the circumflex accent, which I'm going to mark with a left bracket. Then I'm going to hold down shift and I'm going to hit that left bracket again to mark my iota subscript. And then I'm going to hit the alpha and boom, it's going to have an alpha with a circumflex and an iota subscript. So it's marking that dative case.
If you had sent the soldiers into battle, the young men would have etaxamen. So that we already did that word before in a different form.
So this is
to guard.
This is tasso.
Would have guarded.
It's not guard. It's not fulato. I kind of messed that up. It's not fulato. It's station.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
It's to like to arrange something.
They would have stationed. Right? Is that the right?
Now, form? What is the amen doing? Or what is men really? What is men doing?
Amen. So it's we.
Yes, we.
We station. We would have then if the young men have we would have stationed.
Yeah, so it's basically like you sent the soldiers out into battle without weapons, but if you would have sent them out with weapons, if you had sent them out with weapons, we would have stationed
the young men.
The young men.
Okay.
Where?
Hold on. Let me fix this. We would have stationed the young men into the house.
No.
Into the agora, into the market.
Well, it's not into would be ace, but we have n, which means it's in
the market.
Yeah.
In the market, and then we have in the market on os. Oh, we already did that though. Hos tas oikias. In the market, so that they fulato and guard, so that they guard the house.
Yeah.
Houses.
Yeah, and it's so that they might guard the houses, right? That's what that oyen is doing in the optative mood.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's counterfactual. And then this os here is kind of performing a similar function to hina. The difference is that hina would take the subjunctive mood. So in proper, classical Greek, you would have this os.
So that.
Yeah. And it's all, but in this sentence, you would translate it as so that. In other sentences, you would translate it as like as if it were counterfactual. But here it's so that they might guard the houses. Station them in the marketplace because the houses have some proximity to the marketplace.
Okay.
All right. So read the next one.
So we have amen.
It's not okay. Just to be clear.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey men to nianiu, and suke dikaya a de tu stratiotu suke adikos. So let's do this. We have. Why does it feel like this one doesn't have any clauses going on?
Because it doesn't have any of the hallmarks of conditional syntax.
So how do you find out what the clause is?
You're basically off the hook for this one.
It's a mende clause. Duh. No, it's a mende clause.
The mende clause doesn't in and of itself negate this conditional syntax, but basically when you just scan this sentence, your brain should think like, okay, there's no ons. Yeah. There's no verb.
Still found mende though, so I might as well put on one hand.
Yes.
On one hand.
On the one hand.
The soul. On the one hand, the soul of the youth. Soul of the youth is just. Right.
Yeah. So on the one hand, the soul of the young man is just.
On the one hand, the soul of the youth. Yeah, we'll just put young man. Whatever. Just put youth, right?
Yeah, youth is fine.
The youth is just. A de tu stratio to. On the other hand.
Yep.
On the other hand, the soul of the soldier, stratiotu, of the soldier, genitive, is unjust because it has the alpha primitive there.
Yes.
Is unjust. Unjust.
Alpha privative. Yeah, so the soldier's unjust. Now what would this dikaya or dikaya be in the masculine?
Dikai.
So here we have hey dikaya, yeah, idikaya, and then what would it be? The whole.
Same word.
How would you spell it?
Dikaya.
No.
What is it?
Well, what is it?
Dikayo?
Well, you're missing something.
What?
Well, like, what would it be if it's like anthropos? O anthropos.
Dikaios.
There you go. So it would be dikeos, but where would you get the stress?
I thought this word was a feminine word, though.
No.
No? Oh.
You're confusing it with the word
DK?
DK, right.
Yeah.
So that's just the noun, but we're talking about this is an adjective.
Oh, okay.
But where is the stress going to fall here? Where is the emphasis going to be?
It's going to be in the dikaios.
At the end?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, why not?
Because this pattern wouldn't make sense if you had the masculine os with the ending on the ultimate syllable, and then here you have this alpha feminine, and then the stress moved back. That doesn't ever happen in Greek.
So dikaios.
Dikaios.
Yeah.
So what's happening is that this stress pattern is called recessive. Because the stress wants to be as far away from this ending as it possibly can. And whenever you have a short syllable at the end, it can back off, right? It can stay away from it. But what's happening here?
What about it? What?
Why did the stress move from the iota here? What pulled it?
A long vowel?
The long alpha, right?
Yeah.
So we know this alpha, I don't need to put a macron on it. I know it's long because I can see what it did. It pulled the stress towards it.
Got it.
And the same thing is going to happen here with adikos. You can see that the alpha privative is actually pulling the stress towards it.
Yeah.
Right. But if it were in the if you're going to say of the unjust to, it would be to
I'm surprised it doesn't get one of these.
Why does that surprise you?
It's going. Put that back on there again. Yeah, because it's got the stress here, and then it just goes right to here.
Yeah. So in Greek, the rules of elision don't actually allow you to elide this eta at the end of it. You're going to elide, typically you're going to elide short vowels like alpha, epsilon. That eta is very stable. And the alpha before it is not going. It's a good instinct to say, oh, it could be like psychadikos. Yeah. But this eta is like it's very strong. It's not weak. It's not going to bend to the will of that alpha.
It comes out of your mouth weird. Psychadikos.
Yeah.
You're trying to say it, trying to get it to flow like a nice.
Psycheadikos, or for me, psychiadikos. Yeah, it's like you have to go from E to A, or in my case, from E to A.
Yep.
It's a good instinct, but it just doesn't fit the actual pattern of elision in Greek.
Okay. Thuo, te, kale, theoi, eon, agathon, zoon, pempses.
Right. So what are your observations about?
I almost did an Eraspian pronunciation there. Zoon.
Yeah.
I only do that whenever there's an omega next to an omicron. My brain wants me to just change these up, but it's really zoon.
So how would you say that?
What?
How do you pronounce this word?
Zoon.
Right. So, and this is fun because there's so many different ways to approach this, right? Like some people would turn that. Well, yeah, some people would say zoion. Some people would say zdoion because there's the zeta is essentially zdeta in Attic Greek. Or if you're going with Archaic Greek, it would be z, and a lot of people just say z by default. So you could have it could be zoon, it could be zdoon, it could be zdoon, it could be zdoion.
Would this have a digamma in it if it was ancient?
No, I don't think it would have well, it wouldn't have a digamma because effectively what you're dealing with here is zoion.
Yeah, that's right. It would have an iota.
It's an iota. So there's no but yeah. Now for me in modern Greek this is zo, right? It's just the N dropped off in modern Greek. So I don't pronounce iota subscripts. I don't pronounce z as zd. For me, it's just zone, right?
Yeah.
But there are people that say zoon, and that's why
I like to pronounce the subscript at the end. So theoi, I'll do. Mm-hmm. But when it's in the middle of a sentence, I kind of just go through it. I just kind of just go zone.
Well, and that's the thing. Like anybody who's like hating in the comments or the chat, like about pronunciation, like I'm gonna get comments about pronunciation.
Oh, we'll debunk in seconds with this book right here. Keep talking.
Yeah, we could debunk. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I have no intention on debunking pronunciation comments. I just tell people, look, I really don't care. I generally speak, I would say, theotikalitheo and agathon zon pempsis. And like, that's the way I speak Greek. Oh yeah. So that is Horrocks.
This book right here, it basically breaks down that pronunciation was never, static is the word. Like it never stayed in one spot. It was always changing every century, every location. You can even find pronunciation getting close to modern Greek in the Hellenic or in the Roman period, according to this book.
Yeah,
in certain places.
Well, and if you
or the Byzantine period.
Yeah, and if you blow me up, this is Vox Graeca by Sidney Allen. And he has a chart here that shows exactly in which historical period all of the process of Yodicism or Yotakismos started. Eventually, we ended up with modern Greek, where all of these vowel sounds, kind of hard to see, but all these vowel sounds ended up with E. So that's why I pronounce this sentence as Theotikalitheo ean agathon zon pempsis. And for me, that's just my comfortable cadence for that sentence. But that's not natural for Neil. So I don't hassle Neil over his pronunciation. I just want Neil to pick up the semantics and the syntax and how to properly translate and understand Greek. I'm not getting on his case about we're not stressing out here about pronunciation.
Yeah, because it's all reconstructed, and it's not going whatever we go with, whether we do the dative subscript, pronounce it whatever, or it's not going to be perfect based on any particular place and particular time. It's going to be there's going to be some mistake. There's going to be something different that they're doing.
Yeah, and so really, it's like if you have it in your mind to pronounce all of these iota subscripts, which have been basically ignored by Greeks for 2,000 years, right?
Like the digammas, for example.
Yeah. So, digammas, forget about it.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna do that, then we're gonna say thuo te, and you're gonna have like a at the end of it. Te kalei theoi ean agathon zdoion.
Yeah.
Pempseis with
you have to change how you say epsilon versus eta. Eta has to be longer. Epsilon has to be short. Like you have to really police yourself if you want to be a perfect pronunciation Nazi at a Greek.
Yeah, and for me, I police myself because I just try to sound like a native. That's my target. But if your target is Erasmian or your target is like Sidney Allen's reconstructed Attic, like I can support that. And if you're, my student, I'm not going to penalize you for that. And by the way, anybody can sign up for my Saturday class if you want to join in. I typically teach people modern pronunciation, but I make exceptions for people like Neil who just would rather sound, Neil's pronunciation is I don't know, how would you characterize it? It's sort of like something between Erasmian and like what you're targeting, what you're striving for.
I guess it's not
right?
Attic, that's for sure.
I mean, if you were going with Erasmian, you wouldn't be pronouncing the iota subscripts, but I would say
it's Neelian pronunciation.
Neil. Well, so I would just say though, if you're going to say theoi with the iota subscript, you should probably say zoion or zdoion.
Yeah,
for consistency.
Maybe I'll try to just hit more of those subscript. I would like you to find, if you could. I know one of these pages on here explains what I was trying to say. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like there are some places where modern pronunciation picks up as early as like 200 or something like that.
Oh yeah, well that's the chart that I was showing is not very easy to see, but basically, especially if you read Benjamin Cantor's latest book, he basically showed that like most of the major defining features of what we call modern pronunciation, which is really Byzantine, were already in place by the late Hellenistic period. Right. So the authors of the Bible, like if you could go back and listen to Paul and whoever wrote the other books of the Bible, they would kind of sound a lot like Greeks. They would just pronounce eta and upsilon, and they would have some differentiating features, but for the most part, this whole vowel shift you can see is already, this is like 2nd century, 3rd century, but then boom, modern Greek. So like 3rd, 4th century AD, you're already well on the path towards modern Greek pronunciation. So there's nothing wrong with using modern Greek pronunciation. If that's, if you just want to have that sort of native cadence, that's a good target to have.
Yeah.
So let's start banging out these words for thuo.
Thuo te kale theoi, ean agathon zoion pimpsas. So
pempses.
Right. So I set the first one is first of all, what are we doing here? We have aeon.
Yeah.
Aeon, and we have is this a subjunctive? Yeah.
Yeah, so what is the aeon right in this position? What is that telling you? When you have an aeon right there. Because where would you normally expect aeon to be?
In the first half.
Yeah.
So this is the Protestant then.
Yes, exactly. Okay. That is the protasis.
This is the protasis. We can technically switch it around.
Yeah. Protasis.
So it's going to be so aeon plus subjunctive, right?
Aeon plus subjunctive. That's why you're getting this iota subscript.
Yeah. So we're talking about, this is future more vivid. Future more vivid, right?
Aeon plus subjunctive, the future indicative. Yeah. Well, but the beginning here is,
I'm gonna flip them. I don't care. I'm gonna flip them. I'm gonna translate this first.
Yeah, but the future more vivid would have the future indicative in the apodosis. But here you have the present indicative in the apodosis. So if you know what? I think it's about time to show the chart again.
Okay. Wouldn't this be future indicative? Or I mean,
well, the very first word there is thuo, right?
Yeah.
So that is a present indicative in the apodosis.
Present indicative. So it's present general?
Present general.
Oh, okay.
Because you have aeon plus subjunctive in the protasis.
I got that so far. And then I thought it was future indicative.
Not thuo.
Oh, it's yes. Sorry.
Now, okay, but if you wanted to convert it to a future more vivid, how would you make it into?
Wait a minute. What about pimpses? Isn't pimpses aorist?
You're looking over here in the example?
No, I'm talking about the one we're working on.
Yeah, that's subjunctive.
So wouldn't we have to work on that instead of thuo?
So
because thuo is in the apodosis. Shouldn't we be looking at the
thuo is in the apodosis, and thuo is what, like, parse thuo. Present
active indicative.
Present active indicative.
Yeah, but what about pimpses? That's what I'm saying. What about over here?
That's subjunctive.
So wouldn't that mean
aorist subjunctive?
Wouldn't it be aeon plus subjunctive then?
It is aeon plus subjunctive in the protasis, but in the apodosis you have present indicative.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thuo.
I got you.
Thuo. Okay. Now, if you wanted to make it the future more vivid, what would you change? You would change one variable. What would you change?
You change the thuo.
And you would make it what?
You'd make it into a future indicative.
How?
You would thuso.
Exactly. Bingo.
See, I'm getting better, man.
I know. Yeah, I didn't even have to give it away. So you would say thuso, and then that would change the entire construction.
That's
change the entire.
Sigma makes it future.
Exactly.
Yep. All right. So if remember, I'm doing this first. So we got an animal. We got animal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got a good animal here. Is that what that is? A good if you send. That's you send. If you send the good animal.
Well, I think you're starting off on the wrong foot.
Why?
Because why don't you start your scaffolding with this?
You want to start how they want to do it?
Well, just think about it. If it's a repeated or general relationship to the present, right? Aeon pempse pausin, right? Pausin. So this is habitual general present. So it's whenever this happens, whenever X happens, Y happens. That's what that means.
I sacrifice. We'll start right there.
So the scaffolding that you probably want to start with is I sacrifice to
the beautiful goddess, because Kale Theo is beautiful.
Exactly.
To the beautiful goddess.
Right. And because you're in the present general, you're going to use the word whenever, not if.
So it just becomes, I sacrifice to the beautiful goddess if you send the good animal. That's it.
Don't use if. Use. Sorry.
When?
Excuse me. Use whenever.
Okay. But that's still grammatically made sense, kind of, right?
Kind of, but whenever you put.
Let me try saying that. I sacrifice to the beautiful goddess if you send the good animal. That still makes sense. It still works.
Yeah, it's like, look, if I say whenever you buy beer at the store, I get drunk, right? I get drunk whenever you buy beer at the store. I get drunk if you buy beer at the store.
Or I will get super happy if the Bills win the Super Bowl.
No, because this is a present general. So you're describing something that happens on a repeated or general, like a regular basis. Yeah, so I sacrifice to the beautiful goddess whenever you send the good animal. But if you don't,
how wouldn't that work for my example? If the Bills win the Super Bowl, I'm happy. That's all.
I guess if you're talking about winning the Super Bowl on a regular basis,
every year. If they win then 20 more years, I'm 20 times more happy. You know?
So this is why whenever is the better choice in English, because you're trying to describe something that happens on a regular basis.
That's fair. All right, so let's do 10. Is that good?
Yes.
Okay. Eon kakus anthropus eis polemon pempsomen agathus anthropus thopsomen.
Yep.
So we have Aeon. We have Aeon plus. And then we have Thopsomen, which would be.
Well, don't skip over the protasis, right? Sorry.
We have Aeon plus Pimsomen.
Pemsomen, right? So what's going on in Pemsomen?
So that's an aorist.
Yeah. But what kind of aorist?
So indicative. No.
Yeah, because we got this weird
aorist, not indicative
vowel.
It'd be Aeon. So it's subjunctive.
Yes, it is subjunctive.
Subjunctive. Okay. So that's subjunctive. So we have aorist plus or Aeon plus subjunctive, which means aorist or Aeon plus subjunctive, which means it's either the two top ones. And then we're looking for the verb. The next verb has to be present indicative or future indicative.
Yeah.
So we're looking at thopsomen. Future indicative.
Yeah.
It's got the sigma.
Exactly.
So it's because of the sigma. So that makes it future more vivid. Will.
Now, what would be the present indicative of this?
Hold on one second. Let me just put if will so I don't forget. If will. Okay. So what'd you ask me?
So if will. So what is this? Break down this word for me, thopsomen, just so I know you understand it.
Thopsomen to I will bury.
Yeah. So what is it? What is this the dictionary form?
We will bury. It's plural.
Yes. Right? Yeah. So what's the first person? What are you going to find in the dictionary when you look this up? The first person indicative active.
First person. Thowman.
No, just I bury, I dig, or I bury.
Oh, I'm sorry, not omen. Thou.
So that's what you're guessing.
Yeah.
So actually, what it is it's thapto.
Thapto.
Yeah. In modern Greek, it's thavo, but in ancient Greek, it's thapto. So this pata turns into a psa. So it's pata plus sigma. And so this sigma is giving you your future.
Oh, that's why it's got a C instead of just a sigma.
Yeah. So whenever you get this consonant cluster, patasa, it's like you can't pronounce ptsa, right?
Yeah.
So it just becomes psa, and that's where we get. So what would we? So this is we will bury thopsomen. What is we are burying right now? You have to deconstruct this psa.
We are bearing right now.
Yeah.
Thoptomen.
Yeah, thoptomen.
Yeah.
That's all.
Cool. I'm getting better at the whole switching up the movie thing.
You're getting better at morphology. That's what we would call this.
Morphology. That's the hardest part, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have if kakus anthropus eis polemon. So we have that's. And then the verb is send, and then that's in the they will, if we will send, right? If we will send.
Yeah. If we, I mean, we don't need to say if we will send. We just say if we send.
We send, and then kakus anthropus, bad men.
Yep.
If we send bad men, and then eis polemon into war. If we send bad men into war, right?
Send bad men. Oh, sorry. Shoot. men into war. Is polemon.
And then and simple will. We will. We will. Agathus. We will bury. We will bury good men.
Yep. And then we also have elision in English. So we could go from we will to wheel, right?
We'll bury
so
good.
it's just the same principle as we were talking about in Greek, where sometimes those vowels contract. We will.
That was an easy one.
Yep.
So now we have 11. So we have axioi, arches, hoi, politai, agathoi, hoi agathoi, kai dikaioi, ethelusi, gar, pausai, ton, kakon, polemon.
Yeah, and you said dikaioi. This is dikaioi, right? I would say dikei, but it's dikaioi. That was the only note on the only thing I'm a stickler about is like word stress. You got to nail that. Everything else is sort of relative.
Okay. No, you're right. That's perfectly well to point out.
Yeah.
So let's first break down what the clause is. And there's no a or on here, which is interesting. So wouldn't that be so what does that, what do we do then? Nothing.
So yeah, if you can't find any indication that we're working with, this is the curveball that they throw you, where it's just like, this one's not conditional.
So we just start translating then, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's start with the verb. I think that's the best way to start, right? The verb would be
it is if there's a verb.
There's no verb here either.
There's no verb, right?
Holy shit! Wait, there's a verb over here though.
Right here. What you have is an adjective and a predicate position. So you still have the subject and the predicate, but the verb is
two. Or should I just start with sentence one?
Start with sentence one.
Okay.
But you have to infer that there's an implied verb here because we have an adjective in the predicate position.
Yeah. So we have axioi, which is...
So just start with axioi.
What does that mean again?
So axios, I'm trying to think of an English loan word that has axios in it.
Is this from our vocabulary?
Yeah.
In our vocabulary? It was? Axioi. I'm drawing a blank, man. I really can't remember.
Axios means worthy. So this is like
worthy. Okay.
Axios, o theos, right? Like worthy is our God.
Worthy.
Axiom is the word axiom, axiomatic, axiology. Axiology is the study of worth or value.
Our case means governor, right?
Well, in this case,
our case, so ruler or ruler.
It's tricky. Arche here, in some instances,
first. Arche, the first.
No. So in some cases, arche means beginning.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that in this context. But let's keep going. Just whatever. Okay, just spit the words out. Just get them out. Like barf the words onto the page, and then we'll figure it out.
And then hoi politai, which would be the citizens.
Yeah, the citizens.
Citizens. And then hoi agathoi kai dikaioi, which is good, the good and just.
Yes, the good and just. So the worthy first doesn't really make sense. Well, first of all, what case do we have here?
That is in the genitive. Genitive.
So
feminine, yeah.
So just like how we would say you're worthy of
rule.
Yes.
Of rule.
You're worthy of rule.
So I almost had it right the first time when I said
it means you deserve to rule, or you're
the reason why the word arkan means ruler is you're the first in the government. You're the beginning of the government. You're the first. You're the top.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, an archon is
Latin. It's called princeps, the first. It's the same. It has the same concept.
Yeah, it's coming from archo, which is the verb to rule, or sometimes it's archome, right, in the middle voice, and then archon is like this preposition from it that means like the whole archon is the ruler.
Yeah.
And then arche can mean the beginning, or it can mean or sorry, it can mean beginning or it can mean rule. And in this case, it means rule, worthy of rule. Axioi arches hoi politai.
So would it be ruling or rule?
So really, you need to supply a verb here because the Greek doesn't have one. The Greek is implying a verb.
Worthy of ruling the citizens, the good and just citizens.
So where's the verb? Where would you insert the verb so that ruling. This? Well, ruling is not. It's rule of rule. It's worthy of rule. So you're still lacking the verb. You need to insert a verb, and you need to figure out where's your subject and where's your predicate. Your subject is going to be in which case? The predicate.
The accusative.
No, the subject of the sentence, the thing that's taking
nominative.
So you need to find the predicate nominative.
So that is agathoi. Hoi agathoi.
Hoi agathoi, but what is agathoi modifying?
The citizens.
Yes. So that's your subject.
So the citizens are worthy of ruling, are worthy of rule. The citizens, is that what you're trying to get?
Yeah. So where's your verb? You just gave us a verb.
Are ruling.
You said the verb in English. I was trying to get you to like pin it down.
The citizens are worthy.
Are.
Oh.
So it's the verb to be, which in Greek is implied. So the Greeks don't typically, especially in the classical Greek, you're not going to use the verb to be a whole lot. You're going to, in the present tense, you're just going to imply it. So the man is good is just going to be the man good. The citizens worthy. The citizens are worthy of rule. The good and just citizens.
Oh, I see. The good and just citizens. I was going to say, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So what you have to do is you have to identify the nominative case. Then you say, aha, there's my predicate. Sorry, there's my subject. Did I say predicate nominative? Sorry, I'm mixing up predicate and subject. So you identify the nominative case. You say, that's your subject. Then you take that, wherever it is in the Greek, you want to move it to the front. And you want to say, this is my subject nominative, not predicate nominative. I don't know why I said that. And then you have to insert a verb, which is are. So the good and just citizens are worthy of rule. Okay. And so you're performing surgery on this Greek sentence so that it can sound, so you can anglicize it.
Okay. And then the next thing, now we actually have a verb, which is ethelusi.
Ethelusi, which means?
To wish.
What is it?
Well, it's the past tense. So it's was wishing.
I know you're getting confused by this epsilon. This is not the typical epsilon augment. That epsilon's actually it's baked into the verb.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in
wishing for wishing.
No, so pretend it doesn't exist. This would be the Koine version of it, which is actually modern Greek too. Pretend it's this. We're just gonna make it. We're gonna zoom ahead into the future a little bit, so you're not as confusing.
Not wishing.
What is it?
It's not wishing.
Well, what do we got going on here?
Ethelusi.
What is this ending?
Usi.
Usi is what?
It's it's y'all or we all. We.
Here, let's take it from the top. Ethelo.
Ethelo, isn't that? I thought that was the word for to wish.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Am I right or wrong? I don't know.
It is, but how do you conjugate it?
Yeah, so it would be we wish, right?
What is what is this here?
That's I wish.
Okay, I wish.
Yeah.
I wish. Now what's you wish? Or it's I want basically.
Amen.
No.
Ethel. Aten.
No.
Ethela. What is it? I don't know. What is it?
Ethelis. You wish. Yeah. He, she, or it.
He, she, or it. O is ain. Ain.
No.
Athelain.
No.
Athele?
Yeah, atheli. Right? Athele.
Is there a movable new there though?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
The next one's Ethelamen.
Yeah. Ethelomen.
Ethelomen.
Right, because we're just doing indicative mood right now. So this is I, you, he, we. I'm gonna do want here. Okay, fine. We're already doing wish. Wish, want. Ethelomen, and then y'all, you guys.
OSA Aten.
No, you're in the wrong system. OSA omen.
Omen ete.
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 You know, this is y'all.
And then the last one is Usin.
Yes.
Usin.
Ethelusi, which this has the movable new. This is the one that you can. Yeah. So sorry, I scrolled up. Okay.
Y'all, and then so they. Okay.
They wish. Sorry, with wish. They wish or they want. So oas a omen ete usi. Which mood is that?
That's in the indicative.
Indicative.
Yeah. So they are wishing.
Yeah, present indicative. They wish.
They wish. That's it. They wish. For they wish, I should say.
Yeah, so you got to fix the for.
For they wish pausai, which is they stop. For they wish to stop.
For they wish to stop.
And then bad.
Pausai. Mm-hmm.
Bad. For they wish to stop evil or bad war.
But what is this doing?
The bad war.
Yes.
Sorry. All right, cool.
So they wish to stop the bad war. Now, what is to stop here?
To stop. That is the what are you talking about? This pausai?
This pausai.
Yeah, pausai.
Pausai. Yeah. What is it? What are we looking at here? Can you give me a little breakdown of what this is?
It's the same case as this.
No. Parse pausai. What is pausai?
I will stop, or they will stop.
It's they want or they wish to stop, which is what?
Well, what is it?
What would you? How would you classify to stop grammatically?
I don't know what you're asking. I have no idea.
Okay, so if you parse ethelusi, it's third person plural. They want, present indicative active. They are actively wishing. They're sitting there. They're praying. They're like, oh, I wish. They want to stop the bad war, right? To stop. What tense is to stop?
Is present tense.
It doesn't have a tense because it is the infinitive of the verb, right? So okay. So they wish is present, is like they're wishing right now. To stop is just the sort of idea of the verb. It is the infinitive of the verb. And the infinitive in the Greek is pausai, which is the aorist infinitive. The if it were pauein, it would be they want to stop it like on a regular basis because we're at war all the time, right? But here we have pausai, which means they want to stop it once and for all, which is the aorist infinitive.
That's what you're asking. What you're asking? That's what you're asking?
The answer to the question I asked would have been it's the infinitive.
I didn't know what you meant by what do you?
Yeah, you break it down grammatically. This is the aorist infinitive. That's what pausai is.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, so let's do 12.
Yep.
All right. Moira stratiotu e he make.
Yeah.
So we have Moira means fate.
Mm-hmm.
Fate, and then we have. By the way, I'm not jumping in. There's no clauses or anything. I'm just jumping into this.
Yeah.
Soldier and battle. The battle. So I'm guessing. So stratioti is in the genitive of the soldier. Fate of the soldier is battle.
Is battle. So
battle is the fate of the soldier.
So you're supplying a verb there. What verb are you supplying? Again, the same.
The battle is the fate of the soldier. Is the fate. That's it.
So what verb did you supply? That's not there in the Greek. It's just implied in Greek, but you supplied it in English.
The verb? What do you mean? There's no verb there.
You inserted a verb. You took the
fate.
No, you took a perfectly good Greek sentence with no verb, and you inserted one because we need a verb in English.
Insert a verb. Where's the verb? This
is your English sentence. Where's the verb?
There's no verb.
How could there be no verb? You can't have an English sentence. Well, you can, but it's hard to construct an English sentence without a verb.
I don't understand what you're saying. There's no verb there.
There is.
The fate.
You supplied it. You have to become like aware of
faithful.
What is it?
Faithful?
No.
Well, I don't know. Tell me. I have no idea what you're saying.
Is.
That's a verb?
Look, remember how we were doing the conjugation, right? I am, you are, he is, we are, y'all are.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with
they are?
What does that have to do with verbs?
This is a verb. Am is a verb. Are is. What verb is this? What verb am I conjugating here?
Wait, those are verbs?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Is
what? Okay, so what's the infinitive?
Is am a verb? Let me just see what.
Yes, it is.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so what is the infinitive?
What do you mean? The infinitive in the sentence?
Remember how we were talking about how pausai is the infinitive to stop?
Yeah.
So what is the infinitive of I am? You are, he is. Am, are, is. Y'all are.
I don't know what you're getting at. I have no idea what you're saying.
Well, if pausai is the infinitive to stop,
yeah.
What's the infinitive of this verb is?
Isn't?
No, the infinitive. If pausai is to stop.
What is it? No, tell me.
It's going to start with the word to.
Just tell me.
Is it to am? To is? To are?
I have no idea. Just tell me.
It's to be.
I wouldn't have guessed that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait, I'm so confused right now. What do you mean?
This is the Greek word imi is the infinitive of the verb to be.
Yeah.
I am, you are, he is. There are three different words. Those are conjugations of the same verb to be.
Okay.
So in the Greek, moira stratiotu hemache, right? There is no verb there because it's implied. The hemache, it's basically this. It's hemache estin, right? Esti moira stratiotu.
Is esti a verb in Greek?
Stratiotu.
Is esti a verb in Greek?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
I didn't know.
So if we had this sentence, right? Like let's say that like this is a much better Greek sentence. Moira stratiotu hemache, right? That's perfect classical Greek. So I'm ruining it here by basically writing it the way it would be in English. Hemache, the battle. Esti is, I'm supplying this explicit verb now. Moira stratiotu. Is the fate is it would basically be hey Moira tu stratiotu of it because this is really a soldier. So basically, if I wanted to anglicize this sentence or modernize it, this is really like kind of this is the way that this is the eventual direction in modern Greek, right? Imachi ine imira tu stratiotu. So tu stratioti. So here I'm supplying this verb that in ancient Greek you don't need esti. You just don't need it. It's like it's you start getting it in the koine. When you read the Bible, you're going to see esti all over the place. It's going to be he is, she is, they are. You're going to start seeing this verb popping up. But in classical Greek, it's like ew. We don't need it. We don't like it. You don't need this is.
Yeah, I get it.
So, but you have to be aware of the fact that to be is the infinitive of the verb in English that conjugates I am, you are, he is. And that's annoying for like people learning English. They got to learn all these different forms of this verb. It's one of the few verbs in English that we genuinely conjugate. We have all these different forms for it.
Okay.
All
right. So now I just the reason why I was so stuck, I didn't know that is a verb. I didn't know that. I thought verb is always like running, kicking, shooting. I thought it was always like
those would be we would call them gerunds in English or participles, depending on how you're using it. But run, okay, the infinitive of the verb is to run. Okay, I run, you run, he runs. Those are the conjugations.
Yeah.
Running is the participle.
Okay.
So it's just most people get through, like most Americans, let's say, get through high school and they like forget that grammar. It wasn't really hammered into them because our language doesn't really demand a deep understanding of the grammar. And most people, like when they get to college and they learn foreign languages, that's when they have to all of a sudden learn this grammar that they didn't fully internalize during high school. That's totally normal. So it's not like you shouldn't feel inadequate. This is just the way that, like, I mean, I'm speaking as an American who had to learn grammar through learning a foreign language because it's just our education system sucks.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Okay. All right. Let's do the next one. Hopos agathon biblion grapseon. Grapseon.
Yeah, grapseon.
Ho poetes ho dikaios. Tois theois zoya kala ethuen.
Yeah. Sorry. So this
what
is
the hell you got going on here with all these fucking marks, man? There you
go. It was a macron in the text that I scanned, and it turned it into a circumflex accent. So
you threw me off on that one
because it is a long upsilon. So do we see any indication here of what kind of conditional sentence this could be?
Well, there's no aeon, there's no a.
Yeah.
There's really nothing on here.
Nothing there. So this is not conditional. This is breaking the mold.
So we're just going to translate it.
Yep.
All right. So we'll start with the verb grapsean, which is to write. It's eris, right? No.
It's not. It's well, yeah, it is. It's the aorist optative.
So so it would be like might, right?
Yeah, it's he might, yeah, might, right. Like it's like we think he would in a certain circumstance.
Okay. So let's start.
Or like he could, there's the potentiality for it.
In order that he might write a
book. That's good.
Good. Hodikaios tois theois kala ethuen. So then ethuen would be imperfect.
Yeah. There you go. Imperfect.
Sacrifice.
Yep.
So sacrificed. Right? Like past done. Like it's already done.
Yeah, he did. Well, ethuen is the imperfect, which means that he didn't do it once. He was kind of like either in the process of doing it, trying to do it, or doing it all the time. It could like you have to sort of suss out in the context what he, in this context, it sort of feels like it's something he used to do, which meant he did it all the time. He was habitually making sacrifices, right?
Yeah. So we have the poet's sacrifice to the gods. That's dative, right?
Yep.
To the gods, right here, dative.
Yep. Tois theois.
Zoa would be animals.
Mm-hmm.
Kala would be
Kala
would be the beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful animals, right?
Sacrifice to the gods, beautiful. He sacrificed beautiful animals to the gods. To the gods. The poet sacrificed justice, just to the just gods.
So, yeah. So really, what you have here is, in order that he might write a good book, the just poet.
Oh,
right?
the poet is just.
Yeah, because it's poietes ho dikaios. So it's
Poet
ho.
is just.
Yeah. You could have, this could have been ho dikaios poietes. That could have been the case. But instead it's ho poietes ho dikaios. Ho dikaios.
Okay. In order that he might write a good book, the just poet sacrificed beautiful animals to the gods.
Yeah. And the problem you have there is that if you just say the just poet sacrificed, how do you know that that happened? Like that could have been one time, right? But what you have is ethuen, which means that it was kind of like all the time. So what you would probably do here is the just poet previously used to sacrifice. He did it before, like he did it all the time. That's what this imperfect is implying, ethuen.
Okay.
But if you just say he sacrificed, then it's sort of like ambiguous in English whether or not it happened once or twice, or like that's it's not, you didn't make a mistake, but it's like you would preferably try to capture what that imperfect is doing, which is describing a habitual activity.
Okay. So now we have what's it called? Number 14?
Yeah, now we get this on. We have the on there.
Okay. Well, A.
Mm-hmm. A.
What do you mean A? On. Where do you see
Well,
on? A plus on.
My eye went to it right away. So it's like, boom, we got an on. So we got some.
So let's read this one then. A hophilos, homeros, te theoi, thuein, me ethelesen, agathon, biblion pedi, anthropon, eretes, uk an egrupsen.
Now, careful. The thing is, like, when we talk about arete, we're like using our American accent. This is aretes, right? Aretes. Okay. So it's an alpha. So the other night, I think you were reading some Greek and you were saying arete, but it's arete, right? It's a.
Okay.
So we have the A. Where's our verb?
On.
Where's our verb in the protasis?
It is the right here. So this is it's the same word, same wish as before, right?
Yeah, but it's taken this new form, and it's very interesting.
It's got an eta in front of it.
It's got an eta in front of it. Why?
I actually don't know.
So remember how we were conjugating it? We were saying ethelo is what?
Ethelo is I wish.
I wish. So what happens is, what if you want to make this aorist, you're going to have to perform an operation on it. Now, what's the first thing you're going to do when you make it aorist indicative?
You add an epsilon.
You add an epsilon, but there's already an epsilon there.
An epsilon, so it becomes a long vowel. It comes eta.
Yeah, so epsilon plus epsilon equals eta.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it becomes...
It becomes a stronger E.
Yeah, I go eh. So it goes from eh to eh, right? So ethel, and then...
So A plus aorist then, right?
And then what's the aorist ending?
Oh, my bad. I was looking amen, or it's ain, same ain.
So here we have asen, but what's it going to be in the, like, I wished? Ethe or athe?
What do you mean?
Well, how do you say I wished in the aorist? First person singular.
Athela.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you got this, like, sigma that you would need, right?
Athelson, right here.
But this is the third person singular, he, she, or it.
You're trying to go to first person?
Yeah, just I wished.
Athelso.
Athelesa.
Athelesa?
Athelesa. So the funny thing is that ethelo turned into thelo in the Koine, in the Hellenistic Koine dialect. That's what it is in modern Greek also. So thelo just means I want. You'll hear, like, Jesus in the gospel says thelo.
That's why thelema comes from this word.
Yeah. So like in modern Greek, it's thelo.
Doing wish like magic, like you're wishing for things. You know what I mean? Thelema.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So thelema, like that. Thelema, the will of God, right?
Yeah.
So ethelo became thelo, but
it could be I will, I guess.
Yeah, but the past tense ethelisa or ethelesa, it retains the eta even in the koine. It's very uncommon to see something like thelisa. And in modern Greek, it's actually ethela, I wanted, which is interesting. So ethelisen is what? How are we breaking this down?
We already did that. And then we just say it's to. Didn't we just say it's eris?
Yeah,
so
eris. Yeah,
eris. To sacrificed.
Well, what is May doing here?
If.
It's not if. The if is a, but we have a may here. But we don't need to worry about it too much. We're just identifying this as a plus aorist in the protasis.
Come on,
yeah, it's the negation, right?
Yeah.
And then we have an on in the apodosis.
And that means so that means okay, that's we're talking about past contrafactual here.
Yep.
So that means it's going to be if had would have.
Yeah. And sorry, I'm going to give you. Yeah.
If
boom.
had would have. Okay.
Yeah. Boom. So now you got the scaffolding.
Yeah. So if the friend had, well, we have Homer and the friend are both in the nominative.
Yeah. So it's a little deceptive. So here I'm going to get
if Homer the friend.
Okay, Homer the friend. Run with that. How else could you say something like Homer the friend?
If Homer the friend had.
Okay, we'll leave it. We'll leave it for now.
If Homer the friend had wished, if okay, hold on a second. If beloved. What about if the beloved Homer?
There you go.
Yeah.
Bingo. Now, in this case, it's not going to be the beloved Homer. It's going to be the Homer who loves people. In other words, he's the friendly Homer.
Oh, it's an adjective here.
Yeah, if the friendly Homer, it is the adjective. That's the trick. Is that typically when you see philos, you're like, ooh, that's a noun. Here it's an adjective. So it's the friendly Homer. O philos, homeros, or homeros, right?
So if had not, we have may. Had not.
May, good.
Been sacrificed, have not sacrificed.
Well, what is may negating? May is a negation that goes in the protasis. In the apodosis, you would get what negation?
It would get if Homer had. I'm sorry. It would be if had. So we're now we have not.
If had would have, but now this is had not because it's negated with may. What's the other form of the negation?
What do you mean other form? What are you talking about?
There's two kinds of negation. There's a negation that goes in the apodosis, and there's a negation that goes in the protasis of these conditional sentences. May is being used in the protasis.
Yeah.
But in the apodosis, if you want to negate the apodosis, you use a different word, which is a different. What is it? Ook.
Yeah, but we're not there yet.
All right, I'm just quizzing you.
All right, you're confused me here. All right, so not sacrificed. If the friendly Homer had not sacrificed to the god, right?
Yes, but what is may negating? May is negating the word right after it. This is where Greek syntax actually really matters. Most of the time it doesn't, but sometimes.
If the friendly Homer had not wished to sacrifice.
Yes.
To sacrifice to the gods.
Yes.
I got you.
Okay, now, what do we have here? What is
wishing to sacrifice?
If you want to say, well, I mean, Me ethelisen means he didn't want to.
Yeah.
Just, if he had not wanted to, or if he had not been willing to, that's what it is.
Had not been willing to. I like that better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right choice.
Exactly.
So because we harped on this for so long, I just have to ask, what is to sacrifice?
What do you mean? What's the Greek for it?
No, to sacrifice. What is that? How do you categorize that in English?
As a verb?
As a verb. What kind of verb is it?
I forgot what you said.
What form of the verb? Because the reason you have to learn this is because you have to know what you're translating thuein as. So what is thuein?
It's a verb, sacrifice.
It is a verb in which case? I'm sorry, what is the time of the verb? So is it present, future? Present, and then it is the what?
What? Infinitive?
Infinitive.
Yeah.
Think of it as being timeless. That's why it's infinite, right? Infinite.
I was just saying that.
Yeah. So a finite verb.
I just said that though. Why'd you ask me that? I just said that.
I'm asking you to.
I go. It's always happening. That's what I said.
Well, it's happening habitually.
Yeah.
Because it's the continuous infinitive, as opposed to thusai, which would be what?
Just happened once.
Yeah, it just happened once, and it would be categorized as what?
Sacrificed.
He was to sacrifice one time. Now the thing is, if it were thusai, me thelisen thusai, how would the translation be different? It's a trick question.
It might not be different.
It wouldn't be different. Because we don't have anything to distinguish the aorist infinitive from we
just say it the same way.
Yeah. So whenever you have the word to plus a verb, that is the infinitive, which means in Greek it's going to either be continuous or it's going to be like one time.
Yeah. Okay. So if the friendly Homer had not been willing to sacrifice to the god, he would. And then we have to go with Egropsin, which is aorist. That. And he would not have written. Ook.
So remember I was saying what's the negation in the apodosis? Ook is the negation in the apodosis.
He would not have written. And then we have a good book, agathon biblion, a good book about or on Perry.
Yep. On
anthropon eretes, on the virtues of humans.
Yeah, you could say on human virtue. That was a good instinct.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not exactly the way it's not anthropines aretes. It's anthropon aretes, but it's on the virtue of humans, which sounds stupid in English. So you would say like on human virtue.
Human virtue. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the next one? We have Philoi ean dia tain tu theu bulain lusomen tain demokratian pimsomen tus politas tus arches anaxios ectes horas para tus en te nesoi xenus.
All right. That was a mouthful.
Yes.
So we have aeon here.
Yeah, we have aeon plus we have.
Where's the verb?
Lusomen.
Lusomen. What's
be a aorist subjunctive?
Yes, it's good.
So we have aeon plus subjunctive. So we're on the top two, and then we need to know if it's future indicative or present indicative. So now we go down to.
So just quickly scan the apodosis and find the verb. There we go.
Right here. So then that is a subjunctive.
Is it? Well, here we have a subjunctive with this omega, right? So these long vowels are going to tell you, they're going to scream subjunctive, but we don't have a long vowel here. We have a short vowel.
So it's not subjunctive.
If it were subjunctive, what would it be?
If it was subjunctive, it would be. Oh, never mind. It's got to be either present.
Yeah, if it were subjunctive, it would have the big O, but it has the little o.
Yeah. So we're talking about this is going to be Pimpsomen. So this is future indicative.
Future indicative. Yeah.
All right.
But remember, it's not Pimpsomen, it's Pempsomen. Boom.
So this is future more vivid.
Future, yeah, because we're starting with the subjunctive, and then we're doing the future. So it's future more vivid.
So we have if and will.
Will.
Very simple. If and will. Got the scaffolding.
Good. Yes.
And then, but we also have evocative. So we got to start off with, oh, brother, right? Oh, brothers.
Oh, brothers. Oh, sorry.
Or friends.
Yeah, I meant to correct you in the previous sentence, and I forgot. Because this is te theoi, it's the goddess. I neglected. I was going to correct you after you were done, but I forgot. So
it's the dative feminine, huh?
Well, yeah, it's he theos, te theoi.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's I let that slide, and I was hoping to revisit it, and I didn't. So
okay. Oh, friends, if Homer, and then we have the verb lusomen, which is if Homer. Wait, why do I have Homer in here? What am I doing? That's not Homer. I'm out. My bad. I literally was looking up here and just threw that in there.
Yeah, sorry.
Because they both have O philo in the front, so I got cut off. Okay, let me just go back here. Okay, and if dia, which is through, if through to theoi, so we have lusomen. If we destroy the democracy. Democracy of God.
Wait, but through.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The will.
Well, because you have the
if through the will of God. Yes.
Yeah. If through the will.
The will of God.
Now it's not. It is to theou, but in this polytheistic lowercase theta context, you could say this is a definite the will of the God. It's a definite God. We're not in Christianity yet, right?
Yeah,
so
just Apollo's will.
Yeah, so it's the will of the God,
If through the will of the God we destroy the democracy.
Yeah, we destroy the democracy.
It's something Apollo wouldn't do, by the way.
Yeah, Apollo would manipulate us to fulfill his will and destroy the democracy.
Yeah. Pimpsomen, and then we have we will send.
Yep.
We will send. Whoops, I already had will there.
You already had will,
We will send let's see, tus politas. That's wait, that's not the right this is not right. Wait, something's up here.
Why?
Oh no, that's right. It just has the weird accusative thing going on.
It's not weird. It's just which declension is it, right?
It's the second declension.
Nope.
It's first. Okay.
Yes, first.
We will send the citizens.
Yep.
We will send the citizens our case, and that would be. We will send the citizens rule. We will send the citizens rule.
Yeah, we're just going word for just spit out the words. Yeah.
Unworthy. Ek from the country. Ek choros.
Yeah.
Para is the preposition from the country, and then in the islands.
Yeah, or on the islands, in the islands.
On the island.
We usually say on the islands in English.
On the island. Island or islands?
What do you which is it?
Island.
Yeah.
Xenu, strangers.
Yeah, strangers or foreigners or guests.
Yeah.
But here they're probably strangers is okay. Foreigners would probably be a bit more idiomatic. So
We will send.
What do we got with we will send the citizens rule unworthy? That's something's going on there.
The unworthy citizens?
Well, the citizens.
We will send the citizens. We will send the citizens.
Here you can yeah.
Unworthy? Rule?
Unworthy. Okay.
Of rule?
Of rule, right?
Of rule.
So in the previous sentence we had axios or axioi archis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means
worthy rule or not worthy rule.
Well, no, here it's axios.
Yeah, it's this. Oh, anaxios. Yeah, that would be worthy rule.
Yeah, so this would be worthy of rule. What happens is when you need to attach the alpha privative to it, what's going to happen?
You just got to add a new there.
Yeah, you just add the new there, and that now it becomes anaxioi arches, right? That now not unworthy of rule
instead of Baptist.
Exactly.
We will.
Well, I'm sorry, not exactly. Anabaptist is ana, and that means again. But here it's the This is just alpha privative. Ana is different. They look the same, but they're different.
We will send the citizens unworthy of rule.
Yeah, and really, what you could do to tweak the English here is you could say the citizens who are unworthy of rule, but that's a bit more of a paraphrase.
Out of the country or out from the country.
Yeah, like away. You would who are unworthy of rule, send them out of the country.
Out of the country to the island of the strangers.
Yeah, it's para tus xenus. So you're sending them where? You're sending them to the strangers.
On
the island.
To the strangers on the island, yeah. To the strangers.
Mm-hmm. Or to the foreigners on the island, or the foreigners who are on the island, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, cool. So now we have this next one, which is agathe de tois anthropos e nikes emera.
Okay.
Hemera. So I don't think we need to do any clause shit here, right?
No clause stuff. No.
So good day.
Day. What is day? What is the day?
Wow, what is that doing there?
Yeah. Day.
So let me just hold on. Let me just do tois anthropos.
Yeah, just get the words you know. That's a good strategy.
Okay, so tois anthropos. Good to humans, to mankind. Right?
Yeah, it's we've been translating anthropoi as men.
Yeah.
Even though it's a little misogynistic, because in the ancient Greek context it just means people, but
yeah,
the book wants you to use men.
Day. So good to mankind. Day. What is day doing there?
Well, it's the day hemera, right? Imera nikis or nikes, right? So what is nikes? Hemera.
The day of victory.
The day of victory. So it is. You could do victory day. The victory day is nice. It's a little. You're sticking more with the Greek word order. So the victory day. So basically, where's the verb here in the Greek?
Good to mankind is the day of victory.
Is. So where's the verb in the Greek?
Is.
Well. Basically, yeah, is the verb that you're supplying in English, but there is no verb in the Greek because is implied st.
Right.
They don't write it because we're classical.
So this is so far a good sentence, but what is this day doing here?
Yeah. So the day is an intensifier that we can translate as indeed.
Indeed.
So it is indeed good.
Good to mankind is the day of victory.
Yeah. Now that sounds weird. How do you make it not sound weird in English?
I don't know. It sounds, I mean,
In English, you want the subject and then the predicate. So you take this. The subject is going to be what's in the nominative case.
The day of victory.
Yeah, the day of victory. So the day of victory is going to need to get pushed to the front of the sentence, and you're going to need to break the nice Greek word order. So, indeed, the day of victory is good. Now, this is agathe day. So really, it's like it is good indeed, or indeed it is good, or it is indeed good. So the day of victory is indeed good for men.
Okay.
Or mankind, or to men, to mankind, is if you want to do that.
All right.
I think. Look, in general, in the plural, I wouldn't use mankind, but it's fine. Let's leave it and move on.
Eta ton theon erga paideusai ton neon ton ente oikia uk an etheloi hopla pempen para tus stratiotas tus adicus,
right. So I got rid of those circumflex accents, so now it's spelled correctly. So we have an A. Where's the verb?
We have an A, plus we have paideusai, which is future. I will teach. Right?
This is tricky. Yep. We have an on here. So we have A in the protasis, we have on in the apodosis, and then what verb do we have here?
Etheloi.
What is that oi ending doing?
It's third person singular.
Okay, but what is it? What is it indicating to us? What mood is it? What mood is it putting us in?
Optative.
Optative, right? This is the oi, optative mood. Yeah. Optative active. So
we have A plus. It's not future then, right?
Yeah, I said, it is the optative. It's tricky because the optative has different forms. This one kind of looks like the aorist infinitive, but it's not. It's the optative. So it's A.
And then, okay, so we have A plus optative plus, right? Is that what I just said?
Yeah, we have a very classical construction here.
A
plus optative plus on.
And then so it's future less vivid?
Yeah, it's that.
So
it's
if, should, and then would.
Yeah, so it's that hypothetical, remote, imagined possibility. If, should, or were this to happen. If X were to happen, then Y would happen. But we don't think this is actually going to happen.
If, should, then would. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. If, should, then would is a good framework.
Okay. So now we start off with if the gods works. If the works of the gods.
Yep. Are the deeds of the gods, what the gods have wrought.
Of the gods should. If the works of the gods should teach the young man or the youth, right?
Yep.
If the works of the gods should teach the youth, ente oikia, in the house. And then etheloi would be, then they would be willing.
Well, why are you getting they would be willing?
Oh, wait, no, let me get ahead of myself. Then, and then what do we got here? Then we have ook is not.
Yeah.
They will not. Then they would.
Well, you keep inserting they, but they would be
Then if the works of the God should teach the youth, then the youth, right?
Yeah, the young man. So
the youth would not. Then the youth would not. And then we have what do we have here? We have willing. Will be willing. Would not be willing.
Yeah, would not. Yeah, would not be willing is good.
Willing to
Would not wish, would not want, would not be willing.
Send.
Mm-hmm.
Campaign. Send.
Yep.
Not be willing to send. What are we sending here? Hopla weapons.
Yep. There you go.
Weapons. Send weapons. And who are we sending weapons to? Stratio, the soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
The unjust soldiers. Adiku.
There you go. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. Good tempo for this one.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be a dick and I'm gonna ask you again. What is this?
Pimping.
What pimping? What form of the verb is that?
It's the present infinitive.
There you go. It is the present continuous infinitive. What would it be if you were to make it an aorist infinitive? Pop quiz.
We would throw an epsilon on it and pimping.
No.
Oh, C?
Yeah. Okay. So you would definitely get the ps in there because you would have to, because you would be getting pemp plus the sigma, and the mps doesn't happen, so that's going to turn into a ps. But then what is the ending going to look like in the aorist infinitive? If you just want to send it one time, or them send the weapons once.
Pimpso.
What is it?
Pimpso?
It's pempsi.
Pimpsi.
Yeah. So pempane. So here we're talking about. We're talking about a routine. Pempane. So hopla. Uk an etheloi, right? So what you did is that you took the neanias from the protasis and you inserted him, and you assume that he's the antecedent of the etheloi and the apodosis, then the youth would not be willing to send. We don't actually know that as a matter of fact. We don't have enough context to determine if the youth, it's a reasonable assumption, but I think it would be like, then he would not be willing to send weapons to the unjust soldiers. This could be like the king, or it could be anybody. Mm-hmm. So you didn't make a mistake by assuming that Neanias was the antecedent of Etheloi, but if you really think about it, we don't have enough context to determine if that's what the author meant by that.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, the next one. Hoteos ton philon, poietain kelewoi, tus Neanias didaskein, te muse ethuen.
There we go. Okay.
All right, we have and then we have kelewoi.
Kelewoi, okay.
Kelewoi would be in the optative. So we have A plus optative.
Mm-hmm.
A plus optative, and then we have ethuen, which is indicative.
Yeah, but not ethuen, it's ethuen.
Ethuen.
And what kind of indicative is it?
Imperfect?
Imperfect indicative.
Right. So we have A plus optative, and then so we have, this is a past general.
Past general, there you go.
So whenever / used to.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever, I'll just put whenever, and then used to. So whenever blank happens, then they used to, right? Is that how
Yep. That's a good framework to start with.
All right. So what do we now? Let's start breaking down.
You transposed this too far down.
Oh, oops, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So hotheos ton philon. If the gods.
Whenever is covering you. So like you already have whenever, you don't need to use
right.
if.
That's right. Whenever the god.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the god
Kelewoi.
commands,
orders.
Yeah. Whenever the god commands, and then what is he commanding? The beloved poet.
Well, remember that we are in the past general, right? So commands.
Whenever the god were to command.
Well, I mean, what you're saying is that whenever he ordered, whenever he commanded or whenever he ordered. Yeah.
Wouldn't word to command also fit that? Word to command? And I guess maybe not.
Not really. You're talking about something that generally happened in the past, habitually.
The beloved poet. Whenever the god commanded the beloved poet. And then didasken means to teach, to teach the youth.
And really, this is I think this is more like friendly poet, not but like it's a question of like what's meant. You know, is it the god that loves the poet, or is he just loved? But I think he's friendly. I think he's loving. He's friendly. He's a friendly poet.
Whenever the god commanded the friendly poet to teach the youth, te musen ethu.
Really, I wouldn't say the youth. I would say the youths in the plural, or the young men.
The youth is fine.
Yeah.
And they used to, and then so we have to make it used to. He used to sacrifice. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Used to sacrifice to the muse.
Yep, right. To the muse.
Boom.
Now, what is this?
Didasken. Indicative. Oh, I'm sorry. Present infinitive.
Yep. And it's the continuous infinitive, right? Didasken.
Yeah, to teach continuously.
Yeah. So after this lesson, you're gonna the infinitives are gonna stick, and you're not gonna forget what they are. I
hope so.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think so.
Now, what would be the aorist of that?
The aorist of that would be
because remember how we said that? What was our last one? Pempane. So we said that pempane, if you take the pempane and you stick a sigma in there, and you replace the ain with an I, you get pempsi.
Oh, because it becomes the xi.
Yeah. This will become a x.
Yeah, that's interesting how those how even not just vowels kind of morph into each other, but you can see how consonants do it too.
Yeah, so this is sk plus sigma,
which is a xi, the letter xi.
Yeah, and it turns into xi.
Which we don't have in English, so I can't even say like what.
And then what's the ending?
Didoxi.
Didoxi.
Yeah, because we just did that.
Yeah, so they follow this predictable pattern where pempsi is the aorist, pempane is the present continuous, and then didoxi is the aorist of to teach once, but then to teach habitually it's didasken. Didasken.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. All right. So now we're at 19. Epede hoi ex angeloi.
Now, you messed this up.
Hex.
There you
go. Epede hoi hex angeloi. Hoi para ton xenon dor epemson. Kai te bule, kai te ecclesia. O demos uk ethele, tus agathus hoblitas taxi eis maken. Okay, so we have this is a weird one.
Yeah,
because there's no aeon, there's no a, there's no nothing here. They don't have any fucking so there's not even a Mende clause or anything. There's nothing.
Well,
it's kind of a curveball here, huh?
Yeah, it's it is and it isn't. It's just this word epidi. So this is actually a common. So epidi means because or
there's not even a comma in here. Oh no, there is right here.
So what you're getting is you're getting epi plus e plus day. So epi-d. That's what
a right here.
So basically you have the a right there. It's just embedded in this word that means because or since.
Now we can look for a subjunctive or whatever.
Yeah, so just pretend just count this as an a even though it's like a little exception.
Yeah. So now we have to look for right here epimsen, which is in the aorist.
Not epimsen, epimsan.
Epimsan. which is aorist.
Aorist indicative.
And that is indicative. You just told me.
Yep. I'm sorry.
So that's A plus indicative, and ethele, which would be also indicative.
Yep. Present indicative. So it has that epsilon, but you've learned that that's not what you thought it was.
So A plus indicative would be wait, what would this be? This would be
the thing is though, you don't have an on in
wait. This is past counterfactual.
I don't think this actually counts as a conditional sentence.
But I'm looking at the chart right now. A plus indicative is counterfactual. It says that right here on the bottom. Aorist or indicative.
Yeah, but then okay, like let's look at that.
Oh, it's only for aorist though, right?
Yeah, let's look at that. So right. if that's the case, if it were an A plus the aorist in the past counterfactual, you would be missing two things. You're missing the on. You don't have the on in the apodosis. Okay. And you don't have the aorist indicative in the apodosis, so it just doesn't fit the mold. So so what you determine from here is
I'm wondering, do you think it still might work out to be if and would have?
No, because epide, it's I say epide, it means since or because. So this is just a you would call it a temporal clause, or like it's causal, because you're saying because this happened. So since would have? Yeah. So it's since
would have.
No, just
will.
Since X, then as a result Y. It's not like you don't need because it's not a conditional sentence. You don't need that scaffolding. Okay. Just start with since and just spit the words out.
Okay. So epide. Since 6 hex 6.
Yep.
Since 6 messengers, angels. I'm gonna go with messengers.
Yeah, it's not. There are no angels in classical Greek.
Yeah.
And then they're definite though, so it's hoi angeloi.
Since the 6 messengers.
Yep.
Since the 6 messengers, para ton xenon. The strangers.
Now here you have para plus which case?
Genitive.
Para plus genitive is means it's from. It's not para tous xenus, it's para ton xenon. So it's from the foreigners. Or from the strangers, like you have. Right?
And then we have the sending, which would be third person. So sent.
Yeah. Just sent.
Sent from the strangers.
Well, I think they're the anguloi para, the anguloi hoi para ton xenon, right? I angeli I para ton xenon. Those are the messengers from the strangers. And what did they do? Epemsan. They sent. And so now you got to figure out what they sent.
So the messengers from the strangers sent.
Sent what?
Sent something and boule. So, sent gifts.
Gifts. Okay. Because we have now. What would the gifts be if it didn't suffer from elision?
Dora.
Right? So we had this Dora, and then the alpha cuts off.
Didn't see that word right there. The gifts. Boule means like council or assembly, right? But then you have the same word. Then you have ecclesia. Doesn't that mean the same thing?
Well, what case?
Council and assembly, right?
Yeah, but what case are they in?
To the.
Yeah.
To the council and assembly. Yeah,
so it's te boule, te ecclesia or ecclesiae, right? So it's the council and the assembly.
Yeah. Then
you missed the in the assembly.
Oh.
And you put this ampersand here, but what do we got going on here in Greek? We got Kai and Kai twice.
Yeah.
What is this telling you?
I don't know.
It's telling you that they're sending the gifts both to the council and to the assembly. So it's just a bit more emphatic when you have the Kai repeated twice. It's repeated twice for a reason. Mm-hmm. So if it just said Xenon dor epemsan te boule Kai te ecclesia, then it would just be like to the council and the assembly. Like we said, we're going to send it to the council and the assembly. Here we're sending it to both of them. It's like you're sending gifts to both places. So it's just emphatic.
Mm-hmm. Then the people won't wish good of the good, oblitas, toxi.
Toxi. What is toxi?
Station. Won't wish to station the good hoplites.
Yeah, the good hoplites.
Hoplites. And then what else we have left? We have Ace Machane in the battle.
Yeah, and so
into battle.
Ace Machane is actually idiomatic. You can't station someone into battle. You can't arrange someone into battle. Really what it means is it means for battle. Like they're ready for battle, right? And what is toxi?
Wish. Or station.
Station. So how are we translating it?
Station.
What is the full translation?
To station.
To station, because it's the infinitive. What kind of infinitive?
What is that? Toxi.
Toxi.
Ooh.
So how do you say I station or I I order something, like I arrange something?
Toxo?
Well, okay. So if we had toxo, that means what?
That's what I just guessed. I just said that I station.
That means I will station.
Okay.
So you gave me a future. How do you do it in the present?
Oh,
I station, or I am stationing. Let's see.
Taco?
What is it?
Taco?
That's a good guess. Taco. So really the root here is tag, but something happens here in the first person indicative and it's tasso.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And in the Attic Greek, it would actually be tato.
Mm.
So it's tato, toxo. So when you have this TT plus S, it's gonna turn into xa. Sorry, xa, toxo. So tato becomes toxo, and I will station. And then how do you say to station?
To station?
Yeah. The infinitive. What we just translated.
Toxi.
Toxi.
Yeah.
And so this is the aorist. This is to station one time. But then what would we say? How do we station them all the time? Like every week?
How do we say that? I don't know. What do you say?
Just based on the pattern before, where we were looking at all these infinitives like pempane. Sorry.
Tatane.
Ain, right?
Yeah.
So tatane. Or this is Attic, tatane. In Ionic, it would be what?
Tossane.
Yeah, tossane. So this is also to station, but it's habitually.
Mm.
And so this is like you're getting much more familiar now with the way these infinitives work. It's like one of them has an I ending, the other one has an ain ending. The ain ending lets this stem end in this double S or the double T, depending on the dialect. And then the I ending sticks this, it comes along with this sigma, and the sigma collides into the tat and turns it into a x. That's the morphology of taxi.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do the next one. E cruson, e Stephanon.
Stephanon.
And who's that?
That's me.
Tois athlu axios hoplitais epempes o niania uk an eluan tain erenin. Erenin.
It's erenin, right?
Yeah. So we have A plus we have epempes. So that would be epempes would be the imperfect indicative. Right?
Yeah, so A plus imperfect indicative.
And then we have eluan, which is the imperfect indicative.
Yep. So
well.
what happens when you get the imperfect indicative on both sides?
Present counterfactual.
Present counterfactual.
If and then would.
Yeah. If or were, like were this to happen, then this, would it's the unreal continuing present situation.
Okay. So if gold,
right?
If gold crowns, the crowns.
What is the A doing here?
It's the crowns, right? Or is it the gold? If the gold crowns.
Well, what is this A?
That's what I'm saying. Isn't that the definite article?
What do you notice about the diacritical marks above it?
I don't know. What does that mean?
Well, what would the definite article look like? It would look like that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. What's going on here?
What's going on here is if you were looking at this in monotonic Greek, it would look like that.
Okay.
It's the word or. In polytonic Greek, it's going to have the grave accent in the smooth breathing. So one of the advantages of using Erasmian or reconstructed pronunciation is you have a hey as opposed to an a. Sorry, a. A.
Okay.
So that A means or, hey means the.
Okay, so I'm going to put the verb over here then because I'm pretty sure it's if you were sending, right?
Yeah, you got to get that verb in the front.
Gold or crown, gold or a crown, right?
Yep.
If you were sending gold or a crown, and then we had tus athlu,
toys, right?
Axios, worthy, and then athlu is prize.
Yeah, so athlos is a prize. So
gold as a prize. If you were sending, wait, who are we sending to? Who are we sending to? Oh, hoplites. Duh. If you were sending gold or a crown, to the hoplites.
Now, what adjective is modifying the hoplites?
Worthy?
Yeah, so these are worthy hoplites.
To the worthy hoplites.
What are they worthy of?
Of the prize?
Of the prize, right? So worthy. Now, it's not necessarily of the prize because it's not to athlu. It's just axiois athloi, right? It's like they're worthy of a prize.
So if you were sending gold or a crown to the hoplites who were worthy of the crown prize?
You could say to the hoplites worthy of a prize or to the hoplites who were worthy of a prize.
Better in English.
But it's not the prize because it's not a definite prize. It's an indefinite prize. It's just, worthy of a prize. They were prize-worthy hoplites. You could do that in English. You could hyphenate it.
And then we got this weird, neania, young man.
Neania, right?
Man?
Oh, man.
That's right?
You would say young man to be like thorough. I mean,
it's not East Coast, though.
For all intents and purposes. Well, remember, we're in the classical period. So in the classical period, we don't have neaniskoi, right? We just have neanii.
Oh, young man, uk an eluan. So that would be they would not uk an eluan destroy the peace.
Yeah, or they wouldn't destroy the peace on a regular basis. They wouldn't be doing that. They wouldn't be destroying the piece. Yeah, habitually.
But we can't write that, so we just kind of leave it.
I mean, yeah, like you might see. I think the way the book tries to handle that is they say like they would not be breaking the piece, but that sounds stupid in English.
Oh, is that the answer? The answer key? Is that what this is?
That's the way. I don't know if there is.
Checking those out? Or, no, we probably should.
No, it's fine. But it's what you have is fine. I'm just pointing out the fact that the implication is that it's habitual, but like the "we're not" framing in English just doesn't work very well. All right, moving on.
Okay, so 21 is Ean tain maken me pausete kalus of hoplitas diates horas para tain thalatan pimpsomen hina lusosi tus dicaius filus tus ente oikia.
Okay, so we got Aeon. What do we got here?
We have a pausete, which is aorist subjunctive.
There you go. Because of this long little vowel in the middle right there.
Yeah. There's subjunctive and there's indicative. What's the other one again?
Well, there's indicative, subjunctive, and optative in classical. Yeah.
Oh, I just drew a blank there. Okay.
Those are the moods.
Yeah. So, all right. So we have aeon plus subjunctive plus, and then we got to look for the next verb, which is pimpsomen.
Which is what?
Which is also aorist subjunctive.
Why is it subjunctive?
Because it's omen. Pimpsomen. Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah. So basically, here's the identifier. Pavsete versus pausete versus pausete, and then pempsomen versus pempsomen. So.
Oh wait, so I'm wrong then. This isn't subjunctive.
You made a mistake, but I'm just pointing out how you can tell.
Oh, okay. So this is indicative.
It is, yeah. It's indicative, but the way you tell is in the indicative mood.
Long vowel.
Yeah,
I got you.
The way you can tell the indicative from the subjunctive is that these endings have long vowels in the subjunctive.
That's very easy to remember. Actually, I should have had that down by now.
Yeah,
and getting these right though. I've been pretty much getting these right.
And this is why, just so everybody's aware, like when Erasmians say pausete and pausete, that difference between ete and ete is how you're distinguishing the subjunctive and the indicative. For me, it's pafsete and pafsite. But then pempsomen and pempsomen with the o here. Here it's like kind of difficult. It's hard to tell the difference between omicron and omega if your pronunciation is just o, right? There's a short o, and you're not using phonemic vowel length for the omega and making it pempsomen. So that's why scribes mess these up all the time. So there are instances in the New Testament where it's like, we don't know, is he saying pempsomen with the omega and it's subjunctive, or he's saying pempsomen with the omicron and it's actually indicative? There are many cases where we just don't know if it's indicative or if it's subjunctive. And it's specifically because the omega and the omicron were no longer distinguished by the Hellenistic period.
Mm.
And today they're not just, we don't pronounce them differently in modern Greek. We just spell them differently. So you have to do a lot of memorization.
I got you. Okay. So I got it.
And then the Erasmians would say pempsamen to distinguish it, which is kind of weird because it sounds like alpha.
Okay. So back to what we're doing now. What we have is subjunctive, aeon plus subjunctive plus indicative, right?
Yeah, I just moved your cursor. All right, so
that means, hold on,
no, future indicative.
Aeon plus subjunctive plus future indicative. So that is if then will.
If then will. So this is the future more vivid.
If will. Yeah, I almost forgot to say that, but I'm giving you the right answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just skipping ahead. Yeah.
If will.
If the battle. Well, I guess we could start the verb, right? If the battle.
Here we get the y'all.
If y'all.
If y'all don't
stop the battle. If y'all don't stop the battle.
Yeah, if y'all don't stop the battle.
Because you have May.
Yep.
If y'all don't stop the battle, Kalus, which is beautiful, right? Is that what that is?
So if y'all don't stop the battle, beautiful
hoplites.
Beautiful
Is
hoplites.
there really what's going on here? Beautiful hoplites.
Yeah, I mean they're good. They're good hoplites. They're nice looking.
Beautiful Spartan hoplites.
They're beautiful. Oh God.
Dia through.
Yep.
Through Teis Horas, through the country.
Now I'm just letting you just get the words out, but obviously you're gonna.
No.
Yeah.
I could do this now. I can see it popping up. Beautiful hoplites will do something through the country, right?
Well, you're kind of
will be sent.
Floundering a little bit. No, you're not. It's not going to be sent because it's not that we're dealing with the active voice here. We're not. Chapter 5, we're going to get into passive voice.
We will send.
Yeah.
We will send beautiful hoplites.
Yes, there you go. So you just got to hone in on the verb and drag it to the front, just because we're
will send beautiful hoplites through the country and kill every one of you. I'm just kidding. No, but it's probably something similar, right? We will destroy every single, and then so it says, let's see, hoplites, dia, te, choras, paratain, thalatan, the sea. Paratain, the sea, right? It's the sea.
Yeah, well, what is para relative to the sea?
What is that again? What does that do in there again? Para? I keep forgetting what that is.
It's
beside the sea.
Beside the sea, right? Okay. I wanted to say somewhere beside the sea. Yeah, that's a different.
Beside the sea. What's next? Beside the sea. Pimsomen. We already got that in there. In order that Lusosi, which is
not Lusosi.
In order that third person Luo, right?
Now what mood is this?
What are we talking about?
What mood is this?
That is what mood is that? Subjunctive.
Yes, it is.
Because it's got the little Omicron.
Because it has the big omega.
That's what I said. I meant that.
I know.
Literally circle. I don't know why I said Omicron. I do that all the time. That's what I meant. Beside the sea, in order that they will destroy. They may destroy.
Yeah. So in order that they
destroy.
They might. Yeah. They may. They might. It's kind of weird in English. We can't.
Friends. Now it's kind of going in order now. The dikaios philos, the just friends. Then I already have two, right?
Yeah.
In the house. Right?
Yeah. So when you're dealing with democracy or like concepts like that, whenever you have the verb luo in reference to those direct objects, you can translate it as destroy. Mm-hmm. But if you're talking about your friends, you're not destroying your friends when you say luo tus filus. You have to pick a different translation in this context.
By the way, there was a couple of super chats that I missed because I turned my volume off. I feel bad.
Your volume.
They're probably from a long time ago. Or at least one of them is. I'm sorry. Old Nosy, if you're still watching, man, thank you for your support. Did Ptolemy bring any Eastern cults practices? I really don't want to spend too much. I feel bad because people are dropping supers. Listen, I will do this. I'm taking a screenshot right now of this super chat. I will, on my next live, I will address this. So let me do a screenshot. I have both super chats up right now. I can see both of them.
What's the other one?
The other one I'm going to pull up in a second and thank them too for the super chat. Because I know we're almost done with this finally, and I don't want to just keep,
Yeah.
But so Old Nosy, next time I jump on a live, I'm going to talk about this. I like this topic.
And I think it would be fun. Okay, is
the same Greek?
No,
a Bible was written.
No, yeah, this is not the same.
By the way, for the 20, you really appreciate the $20.
Oh yeah, thank you. So we have been periodically pointing out, if you go back and rewatch, there are certain instances where, for example, ethelo, we're learning classical Greek. So this is like 5th century Attic Greek. So ethelo is I want. What you find in the Bible a lot of the time is thelo without that epsilon. Yeah. So that's like just one thing that changes from the classical period to the Hellenistic period. And then into modern Greek, you still have just thelo. You don't have ethelo.
But if you know Attic, it's easier to know Koine rather than go backwards.
Yeah, yeah. So
right now, so what we're learning is actually we're learning more information that gets cut off by the time you get to biblical Greek.
Yeah, and another thing is when you're reading the Bible, there are sometimes instances, especially in Luke and in the Epistle to the Hebrews and in certain Septuagint books that are written in a very high style, like Greek Esther, that they'll use language like the kind of language you find here because they're doing something called Atticizing. And they're actually like writing really fancy Greek because this is, from their perspective, going back like 500 years, they're emulating the Greek of their ancestors. So it makes sense to start here and move forward rather than start in the Hellenistic period and work your way backwards. Yeah. Because this is like we're going sort of chronologically through Greek by anchoring ourselves in the Attic period and going forward. And the same thing with Homeric Greek is even further back in time. Yeah.
So you want to keep going now?
Yeah. So I do, but I want you to figure out what you're going to do about destroy, because lusosi is not destroy in this context because it's hina lusosi tus dikaius filus. It's not so that you can destroy the just friends.
Free the just friends.
Yeah, you're going to free them.
Yeah.
You're going to set them free. You're going to set free the just friends.
I was asking that earlier. I go, how do you know when it's destroy or free? Because it's the same word.
And it's the context. So if you're talking about your friends, you're probably setting them free or you're unbinding them. But if you're unbinding democracy, well, you want democracy to be bound. You want it to be like tied up. Yeah. And so when you're loosening, there are certain instances where when you dissolve something, it's tantamount to destroying it. And so in those contexts, you would use destroy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. Let's see if we can get this unit done, right? What do you think?
Yeah, let's go.
How much we got left? We got 22, 23, 24, and then it's like a lot of short shit at the end.
Yeah. You're picking up speed, so let's keep going.
Okay. Let's do 22 now. Hoi agathoi politai dora pimpusin eon hoi poitai hoi crusu axioi biblia grapsosi peridikes. Okay. So first thing I want to do is we have aeon, and we have an indicative verb right here. Mm-hmm. See, no longs, and then we have a long vowel, and it's an air, so that's a subjunctive, aorist.
Yep.
So, with that being said, learning the tricks of the trade here.
Your camera turned off.
Oh shit!
Where is?
Wait, I'll be right back. Just keep talking.
Okay, so what Neil needs to figure out is what to do with aeon when it's in the middle of the sentence. Because typically in most of these sentences that we found, they start with aeon because they start with the protasis, right? So you have the protasis and the apodosis. So here he needs to basically flip them around in order to figure out what conditional syntax we're working with. So we're gonna have aeon, and I'm just gonna highlight these because he's already identified them. So he's identified aeon, he's identified grapsosin, right? And then he's identified this pempusin. So what's your brain thinking right now?
We have indicative and subjunctive in aeon, which means it has to be aeon. It has to be future more vivid.
Well, you have aeon plus subjunctive.
Yes, so that's
and and then you have pempusin is the present indicative.
Oh, so it's present general.
Yeah, because the clue here is that you have aeon so far forward that it's like that's starting to look like the protasis is in front of the apodosis. There you go.
Then.
Yeah.
Okay. So whenever the agathoi, the good.
No. Remember, the apodosis and the protasis are flip flopped.
Oh.
Because the aeon is over on the right. So what?
Just whenever.
Yeah, if you want to do it, you have options here. You can start with the protasis. You can translate the protasis and then the apodosis and then flip them, or you can just start out with them flipped.
Let's do the good citizens. The good citizens send gifts.
Yeah, send gifts. Super straightforward. Send gifts.
Send gifts, and then aeon.
Yeah,
and then.
And aeon could be translated as if here, but I like the whenever.
Yeah. So I get rid of the comma then? Send gifts whenever the poets worthy.
Worthy. Oxioi.
Is it worthy of the gold?
Yeah, because remember that genitive is like of. So worthy of something is going to be axios tu.
Worthy of gold. And then we have writing, write, or just write.
Right, just write. Yeah, it's whenever they write.
Write books on justice.
Yeah. So really, you could start this. You could flip this around, and start with the apodosis, and you could say, whenever the poets worthy of gold write books about justice, then the good citizens send gifts. But you could also flip it the way you have it is also good. The good citizens send gifts whenever the poets worthy of gold write books on justice. You're good. You're good.
Okay. 23 is palai tus adicus politas parate thalate eptatete hala nun tus anthropus tus cacus kai adicus kai anaxios pimpet es tain nason tain u kalein.
Yeah, so I missed my scan missed the apostrophe there.
We got a big chunky one here. Okay, so first thing we're looking for now is I don't see anything. I don't see any a or aeon at all. This is a big chunky one with nothing. So what do we do here? We start off with.
It means that you're not seeing the hallmarks of conditional syntax, basically.
Yeah, but there's a lot of commas though. So
the commas are whatever. There were no commas in the original. What you had in the original is an aeon, an on, and we don't see that going on here. So this isn't going to fit our mold. We don't need to worry about it. Just do word by word. Palai.
What does palai mean again? That's a word I haven't seen in a while.
So
I know this, but I just can't.
So what? Like you're familiar with paleo, right?
Oh, of old.
So yeah, paleo is paleos, right? So we have the palea diatheke, right? And we have the kene diatheke. What are those? Palea diatheke and the kene diatheke.
That's it. Old, and new.
The old and new what?
Diatheke, the old and new. What is that? Diatheke.
So the palea diatheke is like Genesis, Exodus.
Old Testament.
Yeah. So Old and New Testament. So it means old when it's an adjective, but here this is this adverbial palai.
What'd you do here? Why'd you get rid of the thing? What'd you do? There?
I don't know. Sorry, did I?
You got rid of the circle thing.
Oh, sorry. I was just typing. Okay. There.
Okay.
So palai from
So
paleos, paleo
of old.
of old, or like in the days past. Of old is nice and poetic.
Of old. Of old. Let's see.
You could, I mean, like idiomatically, it would be like a long time ago or previously.
Unjust citizens. Unjust citizens. Para beside the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Adaptate, which is adaptate would be buried.
Okay, so that's where we get this root thopto.
Yeah.
But then what do we got here?
It was buried.
We're not in
You were burying.
Yeah, y'all were burying thopto.
Y'all were burying unjust citizens beside the sea.
Mm-hmm.
But now noon, tous anthropous. But now, the men, tous kakus, evil.
Well, try to find the verb first. Try to anchor yourself in the verb.
Send pempet. But now you send.
Yeah.
Now you send the men. Now you send the men evil. The evil men.
Yeah. Now you're sending the men who are
evil and unjust men.
Yeah, evil and unjust.
Evil and unjust men, into Ace Tain Nasun, into the island, and which isn't which isn't
Mm-hmm. Which is not
Kalain, beautiful.
Yeah, which is not beautiful, or not good. Now you skipped a word here, which is this anaxios. Anaxios. Yeah, so basically it's evil and unjust and unworthy.
Oh, and unworthy.
Yeah, so it's alanin or alanun, tus anthropus tus kakus ke adicus ke anaxius. So it's they're those three things.
Damn, that was a long one.
Yeah.
That was pretty fast though.
All right, keep going.
All right, so athlu anaxios e tu kaku politu suke kaitoi dora kakois politais pimpain ethelete. So that is what is it called here? Nothing. There's no.
Yeah, we're not picking up any signals here.
Yeah.
Of conditional syntax.
So we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do the same thing as before.
Yep.
Athlu is prize of the prize. Of the prize. Anaxios, which is unworthy.
Mm-hmm. Anaxios.
Unworthy. And then tu kaku, which is evil citizen, soul. So let's fix that. The soul of the soul of the evil citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Of the evil citizen.
Yeah, the bad citizen, the evil citizen. The soul of the evil citizen is
unworthy of the prize.
Yeah, so basically we have to supply the verb is.
Oops. Of the prize.
Now, regarding that question about biblical Greek, how would you make this sound like koine, like the Hellenistic koine?
Esteem.
Yeah, you would say athlu anaxi. You would put another stress right. Anaxios estin.
Esteem. Yeah.
And so that estin or st. So this in classical Greek, bad style. In Hellenistic Greek, good style. Depending on who you ask, right? If you're in the second sophistic, maybe you're like, no, like get the Essenes out of there. But that's the difference between the kind of Greek we're learning and the kind of Greek you see in the Bible. Very subtle, not that big a deal. You can go either way.
So now we have kaitoi, which is what is that?
It means like nevertheless.
Okay.
So and yet, kaitoi, and yet.
Nevertheless, is that a word? Is that one word? Nevertheless.
Nevertheless is one word. Yeah.
Nevertheless, Dora gifts. Well, let's do the verb here first. Nevertheless, you wish. You. Oh no, sorry. You send. You wish. Yeah, there is wish.
Yeah, you wish.
You wish.
Or it's y'all, or you could say y'all wish.
Yeah, that's right. It is plural.
We've been doing y'all in this course.
Wait, is it YA or is it what is it? YA like that?
I think you could write it either way, but the way you were doing it before is probably more correct with like the Y apostrophe A all, like you, because you're contracting you into y, and then you're saying all, y'all.
Y'all wish to send gifts to kakois politais, to the evil citizens.
Yeah, but it's kakois politais. It's not tois kakois politais, right? If it were tois kakois politais, then it would be the evil citizens or the bad citizens. But to evil citizens, just general.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
And then let's give you a indentation there.
And then we have one more. All right. And then we have some easy shit after that, and we're done.
Yep.
Eon cruson me pimpete.
Yeah.
Tous agathus nianias tain teknein didaskein uk ethelo.
Yep.
Aeon plus what do we got here? Pimpe. So Aeon plus Pimpe, which is subjunctive because there's no long vowel.
Well,
there is a long vowel. That's what I meant.
There is a long, yeah. The vowel is lengthened.
Ate. So
now, yeah, good. Go on.
So then we have ethelo, which is in the opposite of that. Oh no, that's right. It's the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, subjunctive. Okay.
No. Well, I mean, is it to ukathelo? No, it's not subjunctive. It's indicative.
What doesn't it have a long vowel?
No, it's just because the long, ethelo just means, I wish.
Oh, because it's first person present.
Yeah.
Got it. So we have aeon plus subjunctive plus indicative.
Yeah, and why is it ook and not u?
Because it's in the protasis.
Well, okay.
Protasis.
So it's that's why it's not may, but why is it ook and not u?
Is it because
why isn't it this?
Because it's got a vowel here?
Yeah, because it has a vowel there, so that K is just gonna become now.
Right.
It could be ook or ooh
right.
whenever there's a rough breathing in front of it.
Okay, so we got aeon plus subjunctive plus indicative, which would be future more vivid, if will.
Future indicative. So it would be ethelis.
Indicative, whenever.
Yeah. So it's the construction is present general whenever something. Yeah.
So give me wait, you messed me up here. Yeah. Whenever. All right. So we can start with. I still have if because aeon's there though, right?
No, you're translating aeon here as whenever because of this general condition, this habitual present general.
You do not send gold because it's may.
Yeah, whenever you
don't send gold, and then it's ethelo. I am not willing. And then we have didaskein, to teach, in all the time. I'm not willing to teach because we got ain at the end, right? To teach all the time. I'm not willing to teach technane, skills. I'm not willing to teach this.
It's to teach like the art, tain technane, or the craft.
Could mean skilled, all right?
It could mean the skill, but it would mean like the skill of a certain industry, right? Like tent making or something. Like, so it's the craft. Technical, yeah.
And then it's agathus nianisos, to the good youths. The good men, right? Good youths. That's it.
Yeah. So whenever you don't send gold, I'm not willing to teach the good young men.
Arts.
Yeah.
The arts. Or arts.
No, it's technane. It's singular to the good young men.
Okay.
All right. So phrases. So
now we have pro tes maces. So why are they throwing these easy? Is this like a trick question?
No, it's just it should be pretty straightforward. I don't know. You got this? Yeah, before. So this is pro plus genitive.
I have to say that?
No, just translate it. So before the battle, and then meta.
Meta would be with genitive soldiers of the soldiers.
No.
With the soldiers.
Yeah, with the soldiers. So
meta with the genitive is with, right?
Yes, meta plus genitive is with, and now you have meta plus what?
Now I have meta plus accusative,
which means
after.
Yeah.
After the war.
After the war.
And then we have perilogus, which is
perilogus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so they're trying to do proposition. That's what they're teaching us here.
Prepositions. Prepositional. They're called prepositional phrases.
Yeah. So perilogus would be
perilogus.
On the word.
Concerning or about words or speeches. It could be speeches, but yeah, on words is fine.
Okay. Peritais oikias would be.
Peritais oikiais.
Peritais oikias.
Right. Peritas ikias.
The houses.
Near or it could be like around the houses. Yeah, near the houses.
Yep. Now you have soon, which is now. Now to the gods, or to or with, right?
I think you're confusing soon with noon.
Yeah, with the gods. With the gods.
Yeah.
Okay. Didaxai would be to teach.
Yep. And remember, that's to teach only once. In the aorist, what is the continuous?
Didaxane.
What is it?
Didaxane.
Not didaxane. Sorry, didaskane.
Didaskane, yeah.
Right? X versus sk.
Okay. And then we have tetakenai.
Yeah.
Tetaken.
Remember what this comes from? Remember where we talked about the present infinitive of this?
Yeah.
What is it?
I forgot what you said it was. It was
ta.
What?
So it's tato.
Tato. Okay.
Now, again, to that question, what's the difference between Attic and the Greek we find in the Bible? In the Bible, we see tasso, which is the Ionic form, and we're doing the Attic. Now, we have tato and we have tasso, but this is tetach, which is giving us what aspect? What is this? What do we get? What do we get when we get the reduplication of the first consonant?
Infinitive.
Well, okay, this is an infinitive, right? It has the infinitive ending, but what is the reduplication tell us?
It's a perfect.
Perfect. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
So, and then it's so this means have. The perfect means have.
Have stationed.
To have stationed. To have stationed. Exactly.
Okay. Now we have phrases. Niai, hoi, aga.
It's now careful. We keep doing this. It's not niai. It's nea niai, right? It's ne.
Yeah. Nea nei.
Nea niai
So
hoi agathoi.
the good youths. That's it. It's pretty easy. And then this one is agathoi hoi agathoi hoi nea nei. So is it the same thing? Is it the same thing? The good youths?
Yeah, good. Well, it's just, yeah, I got the
They're just throwing me a curveball with the same thing in different order. That's all it is, right?
Yeah, it's the good youths.
Okay. So he kale gefura, which is
good.
the
I'm sorry.
What?
This is the good youths. So agathoi hoineaniai is actually the youths. This is you need to supply a verb here.
Why?
Because it's in the predicate position. Agathoi hoineanioi.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought Greek doesn't matter what order it is.
It does when you have the definite article sandwiched between the adjective and the noun that it's modifying.
But you have the same thing here.
That is the agathoi. No, neaniai hoi agathoi is the good young men.
Yeah, it's the same exact words, just in a different order.
But it's not, because the adjective is at the end. But here the adjective is at the beginning, and they're tricking you with that.
Oh, okay. I got it. I got what you're saying. So then we have, hey, move your Stephen Nelson out the way. I can't see it. Hey gafura kale, which is so it's the same thing as before. The bridge is beautiful. Right?
The hey gefura kale. So it's the bridge is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, again, if we were doing this in explicitly koine, it would be like gefura estin, gefira estin kali, right? Oh, sorry. Esti kali.
The friendly poet. Right?
No, here it is philos hopoitis. So it's philos estin hopoitis in koine.
Oh, the friend is a poet?
No, the poet is friendly, or the poet is...
What's wrong with friendly poet?
Because it's the this is the adjective that's modifying, so it's the same thing that we had here. Agathoi hoi neaniai, philos ho poietes.
Okay.
It's because it's an adjective and not a noun.
All right. So then we have another random sentence up. This is such a weird book. Such a weird book, dude. Ho poietes ho agathos axios tois politais didaskein tous neanias, which would be which we would get didaskein. Let me see here. Didaskein. The poet, the good poet, is worthy of citizens to teach the youths. Good?
Well, it's the good poet is worthy in the citizen's judgment to teach the youth.
Worthy to
teach the young men.
Oh, good, worthy is worthy for it. Oh, so I was right.
Yeah, it's because it's tois politais. It's like it's for according to them.
Yeah, that's what I just wrote. The good poet is worthy of citizens to teach the youth.
But it's in the citizen's judgment. It's like in the citizen's opinion. according to the citizens, tois
That's what I'm
politais.
saying. That's what I'm saying here. The good
Okay.
worthy is worthy of citizens of the citizen. Should I say the citizens?
It's according to the citizens. It's just this use of the dative case, like it's for them. Like for them,
Okay.
like for me, it doesn't work. Like that's
Yeah.
what.
Okay. So now we're flipping over from English to Greek. If the poet writes a good book about the battle, the young men will dissolve the peace. Okay. Oh, we got to do like Aeon and stuff like that too, don't we?
Yeah, this one is going to be.
How do you start with that though? How do you know where to start?
You have to identify based on the English. Yeah.
So we have if will. So if will would be future more vivid. So aeon plus subjunctive plus future indicative.
You could do that, yeah.
So aeon, and then we have a subjunctive which would be rights. So graphe, right? Isn't that what that is?
Aeon graphe, yeah, you could do that, or you could say grapse with the eta.
Which one is it? Rights. I mean, isn't it supposed to be subjunctive?
Yes, but it's a question of does he do it once or does he do it all the time?
All right, we'll leave this here for now. Aeon graphe, the poet, if the poets, so it would be ho poietes. Poietes. Right?
Yep, there you go.
Poietes, graphe, if the poet writes.
You get a little stress there, yeah.
If the poet writes a book,
I would say a good book.
Okay, so agathon.
Mm-hmm.
Tone agathon?
No,
just
not
the. So it's just agathon biblion.
Yep.
Aga. Fuck. Where the hell is?
It's you.
Oh. Okay, agathon. Biblion. Biblion. Okay. On the battle, peri. On. Around, all right? Peri. And then the battle would be makes. Makes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of how to spell that. Is it mak?
Stresses on the
yeah, makes. Makes. All right. And then hoi nia.
Now, really, this is in the abstract. It's going to be tes, my case. Even though it's not about the battle, it's just about battle in general. So it's still hemache.
Okay, I got you. So so that's fine. Tes makis. The young men will dissolve the peace. So we have hoi nia. Hoi ni.
Ne.
Nia. Sorry.
Nea ni I.
Nia ni I. Nia ni I. It will dissolve. Lusosin, right? Lusosin? Lususin. Lususin.
Mm-hmm.
Lususin, and then tain aranane. Aranane. What is it?
Yeah, this one's tough.
Aranane.
Yep.
Boom.
There you go.
So we're almost done.
And you could take this out if you're doing it like that. Lususi some people in the chat are confused about that. It's just
about what?
The new movable, right?
Oh.
So it's like whether or not you're supposed to include it. Like, I mean, a good rule of thumb is like the next.
I don't know. It sounds normal to me for some reason. Just to have it in there. I don't know why. Okay, so the next one would be if y'all should sacrifice animals to the gods, we would stop the war. So we have if and would, which would be if and would is future less vivid. So we have a plus on optative, right? A, and then we have on, and then we have two optative verbs. So which would be sacrifice would have to be through. I'm sorry, wait, hold on. What is the optative again? It's not, because the optative is the one without the long vowels.
Yeah, it's the optative is going to be oi.
Thuoiti.
Yeah.
Thuoiti.
Yep.
But
it's not T, it's te.
Te. Like that?
Well, it's a epsilon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not like a vocative or something. No. All right.
Thuoite.
All right, thuote. So that is okay. So and then now we have the one more verb done. We can fill in the blanks. We would stop. So then we have paus, and this has got to be in the optative air. We would stop the war. So it'd have to be aorist. So on. We put it before on or after on? Before, right?
Typically, you would put it before. Yeah.
Okay.
You would put on like towards the end. Yeah.
Pausomen?
It's because it's aorist, you would put aorist optative pausimen. We would stop. Yeah.
Oh, this would be something else, right?
That would be subjunctive.
I got you. Okay, so it's Imen.
Yeah. Pausimen.
Pausimen. Okay. So now we have our verbs in there. So now we have to do, so if you all should sacrifice, so we have to do if it's animals, so we sacrifice animals, zoa, right? Zoa.
There you go.
And then tois theois.
Mm-hmm.
That's an easy one. Tois. And then, oh wait, no, we don't have any. Oh yeah, we do.
Now, if you're doing monotonic, you don't need a stress.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tois theois. Theois. Okay.
Theois, right?
If you should say, is that it for the first part? Yes.
A tois theois, yeah.
So then we have
theois.
So then we have tone polymon.
Mm-hmm. You can put it there.
Tone pol. Polymon. Tone polymon. Oh, what the hell am I doing? All right, so tone polymon, and then what am I missing here?
You're not missing anything now.
It's done.
You did it, yeah.
Oh. If I had, so now we have if plus have, right? If I had and would, so that would be.
So basically, like this is all counterfactual.
A plus on, aorist, indicative, aorist, indicative.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do A.
Yep.
Let's put on, and let's get our aorist indicatives, which would be guarded. So it would be
So basically, what you're going to have here is you're going to have san endings. Just, like giving you a hint. San, and then san.
Okay, so it would be efulaxan.
Well, I'm sorry, sa. Yeah, sa.
Efu.
Or sauce, actually. You would. Well, yeah, you would sauce.
The second one, sauce?
So here it's fulato, right? The fulato becomes efulaxa.
And this one is the same thing? Lax, ox? Like that?
Yes.
All right, so we got the verbs now. If I had guarded, tain nason. Tain nason, and then it's efulax. So then you would have guarded the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have guarded, and then it's just tain gefuron, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's easier to translate Greek into or English into Greek almost.
Nice.
Is that how you feel it too?
It's usually the opposite, but
Really?
yeah.
I don't know what, because you know what it is. I don't have to worry about. Oh, is this an aeon or subjunctive? I can see it in English.
Yeah.
I can go if, had, would have, and I can just plug it in.
Good.
For me, this is easier. I don't know why. It just is. It's just my brain works better this way. So Tefguran. Gefuran. Is that it?
Yeah, Gefuran.
So
I say Gefuran. Right?
We have another one of these ones, and then we're almost done. The citizens. So we have the citizens refuse to send animals in order. So it's only an ina clause. Is that a clause? Or is that even really a clause?
It's going to be hina clause, right?
Hina. In order that the soldiers on the island might sacrifice to the gods. So there's nothing. There's not like really anything. Any clauses might would be. That's not. This is nothing.
It's not conditional.
Yeah. So we just got to write this out. So we just got to write hoi politai. Right. Politai. Hoi politai. And then refused.
So I think the vocabulary in the book is probably going to have refused be did not wish or wished not or didn't want.
Oh, so ook.
Ook.
Not wished. Okay. Now it's the thelema. I know it's the thelema root, thelma or thela, but it's got the eta in front of it, right? Is that how this works?
Yeah, it's basically ethelon because it's second aorist.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. So ethelon, zoa.
Ukethelon, right?
Zoa. Ethelon zoa. And then refuse. Oh, I forgot to do my verb send.
Well, you can put it after if you want.
Okay. Pimpe. And it's continuously, so it's pimpane. Pempane, sorry.
Yeah, good.
And then we have in ina. What is that right there? In order that, and then we have hoi stratiatoi. That's the soldiers. Do that a million times already. That's another thing about this book is they really the way the vocabulary is thrown at you. You constantly you at least know certain words forever. Like you can't forget these words. Stratiatoi. And then hoi, and then okay, so what's next? Stratiotai. The soldiers on tain naso.
N.
Yeah. Te nasoi. Right? On the island.
But
right?
It's not tain. Tain is accusative.
And te naso. That's what I meant. Ten naso.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. I figured it out. Nasoi. All right. So, and then what's next? Into the island. Might sacrifice to the gods?
So it's hina. And how do you say sacrifice?
Thuo.
Right. So it's the citizens, might sacrifice so that they might.
So might sacrifice. That means it's subjunctive.
Yes, because it's a hina clause.
Thuosin. Right? And it's got a long vowel, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's subjunctive.
Yep. There you go.
Thuosin, and then just got to write to the gods, right?
Yep.
Ois theos. Tois Theos. Are you doing good?
Yep. And then the other alternative here is a different construction. So you could say hoi politai uk ethelon, right? Sorry, I'm trying to get this polytonic down. Ethelon, pempane, zdoia, hopos, right? Hopos, hoi ente nesoi, nesoi stratiotai tois, theois, and then here you could use the thuoyen, right? So this could be subjunctive with opos as opposed to hina theosin. There's like two different ways you could say this.
Mm-hmm. Somebody left a super chat that you might be able to answer better than me.
The symbol for the number pi and the Greek letter pi, it's the same.
He said, what's the relationship?
The symbol for pi is the Greek letter pi.
Oh, so it's just the same. Is that the answer? Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
By the way, Da Vinci, thank you for the support on this stream. These streams right here, we just do it because we want to do it. We know these aren't gonna kill or go viral. We just want to share our Greek lessons out there for anyone who wants to, and for you to drop these very kind super chats. We appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay, so we got one more hard one and then a bunch of easy shit, and then we're done. So the soul of the unjust man is not worthy of the prize. So let's do this. Is the soul of the unjust man is not, there's no like weird clauses.
Just spit out the words.
So the suke, right? Oh, I like the capital C. I love that. It looks like a trident.
Yeah.
Suke, the soul. Or should I put the hey suke?
Yes, you should.
I got it. It means I gotta change that too. Hey suke, and then adiku because it's unjust. D ku. Anthropo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of the man.
So you have the soul, the man.
Anthropo.
The soul, the man.
Oh, where's the two anthropo?
Well, it's actually going to be here. Tu adiku.
You sure?
That's one option.
I can do it like this, all right?
No.
No?
You need it's not good. Yeah.
All right. So like this. All right. So then we have what's the rest of my sentence? Is not worthy. So with not worthy would be aflu or
yes. So you have two options. You could say he's not worthy or he is unworthy. You could do either one.
So the prize is aflu, but we're gonna do, let's do that at the end. Let's do anaxios, right? Not anaxios. That's right. Right?
Well, but what is worthy modifying?
Unworthy.
Okay, but what is unworthy modifying?
The prize or
no.
Or the soul.
The soul. And what gender is the soul?
Suke is feminine.
It's feminine.
But does that matter for what we're doing? Because it doesn't say in English.
It has to modify it.
Oh, but it's a man though.
But it's his soul.
What? Really?
Yeah.
So he's trans.
No. Your soul is feminine. Your soul is feminine.
Is that what? Yeah, but is that really how the idea was? I
Your
think it's just the word, though.
your head is feminine. Your hand is feminine.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they thought?
It's just the way grammatical gender works.
Okay. So then what does that mean?
My cup is neuter. It's just...
Yeah, but what am I doing? What's wrong with anaxios?
Because it's a three ending it has a feminine form.
So nexie?
That would be what would that be? Ionic dialect. That's it's not Attic. Not Attic. No.
What?
But then this is a long alpha.
Anaxia.
Yeah, there you go.
Got it. Okay. So unworthy. What do we have left of the prize? So it's going to be aflu.
Mm-hmm.
Af.
But it's of the.
So it's going to have the genitive. It's going to have the two.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Two. Oops. Aflu. Boom.
Yeah. Now the other option here would be, you could say he, hey to thiku psyche, right? You could do it that way. Anthropo. So this is just like nesting it that way, as opposed to that way. Yours tracks more closely to the English, but this would be a bit more Greeky.
Got it. Okay. So let's finish this off now. We have a couple more left. Mm-hmm. Readings. All right. These are just readings. So we're just going to read them and that's it. We can just read them out loud, right?
If you want, yeah.
So kakon gerusi. What?
What is that?
Oh, ferusi. Carbon hoi kakoi philoi. So evil. What is that's
someone in the chat asked if testicles were feminine. No, testicles are masculine.
So cajon ferusi would be bearing bad. Carpon.
Usually, sometimes I guess they can be feminine, but
bearing bad. Carpon is fruit. Bearing bad fruit. Hoi kakoi philoi. Bearing bad fruit. The bad friends. The bad friends bear bad fruit.
Bingo.
Boom. Okay, let's just keep going. You don't have to write that out, do we?
Or they bring bad fruit. No, you don't.
I guess we can write it out. Bad friends. We're saving this anyway.
Bring bad fruit.
Bear bad fruit.
Yeah, it means they bring.
But it's bear. It's bear fruit.
Yeah, it's fine. They bear bad fruit. They bring bad fruit. Yeah.
Calon. Was this the same thing again?
Calon is the opposite of cacon.
Oh, good friends bear good fruits.
Yep.
I remember doing this with this exact part with Amin right here. This is about as far as I got actually with him. I think we just started the next one and that was it. But anyways, I remember exactly doing this though. Lupai gar anthropos poisi tiktusin noson. That would be Luptai would be, is that the word for, what is that word? We haven't done that word yet. I mean, I haven't seen it in a while, I should say. Loop? Is that ready to luo?
No, it's lupai. Lupai.
I honestly don't know. I honestly have no idea. I'm just blanking out on this word right here.
This is the feminine. It means like pain.
Pain?
Yeah, so this is the plural.
Okay. So pains for
or
pains.
Or you could say sorrows.
For pain, for sorrows. I can't see what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Sorrows. For sorrows, anthro, anthropoisi, tiktusin noson. So we have the dative plural of man. So noson isn't that mean like, what does that mean? So it's like illness, right?
Yes.
Illness. And then tiktusin is bringing or beget.
Mm-hmm.
Beget.
Yeah.
That's a yeah. So for sorrows beget.
Beget. Yeah, beget.
Beget illness for friends. Illness to friends.
Not friends.
Or to people.
Yeah, to men.
To men. Okay.
And basically in Attic you would have like normally it would be that, but this is poetic.
Yeah. Okay. 56. Alupon ex axes ton bion horis gamu. So we have game gamu, which is also the word for marriage, right? Like sacred games, the heroes gamos, the sacred marriage, sacred games.
So we already saw lupe, right? And
now we have the opposite. Now we have
alupos.
So that would be
this is the adjectival form.
Free from pain. Free from illness, right?
Yeah, it's a pain-free.
Pain-free. That's a better one. Pain-free. Pain-free. Access is to bring?
No, so it's oxo is the first person. Access.
To like go, right? To go?
No, it's the same as axios. Right? It's the same root.
Oh, time
but it's
axiomatic
it's the verb.
To lead.
Yeah, ago is lead. So it's so this is I will lead.
I will lead.
Well, no, this is I will lead, and then axis is you will lead.
You will lead. Okay.
Sorry, it has nothing to do with axios.
You will lead a pain-free life, Bion. Chorus is apart from marriage.
Yeah.
It's so true. Yes. Fuck yeah, Menander. You're so fucking right, dude. Fuck marriage. All right. 217. What do we got here? Gar. I fucking love Menander. I'm going to go read Menander after this. After I just read that shit. For Gar. For paraki. Let me just read it first. Egar parakairos. Edone.
Hey, done.
Edone. Tikte. Blaben. So for parakairos is like untimely, right? Oh, we got some shit down here. This is what they're okay. We're supposed to look down here. That's why some of these words are not familiar. They're throwing them at us right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's fine.
So we have perfect. So we have for untimely pleasure brings tikte.
It's like it like breeds or it gives birth to.
Yeah, breeds harm.
Yep.
Okay. Untimely pleasure breeds harm. That's another good fucking sentence by Menander's a fucking G, dude.
Yeah, and now
read him after this.
And the very end of it is the Gospel according to John.
Yeah, I was actually hoping that we can get this in before we stop. So this is like also one of my favorite things to study. And by the way, somebody was asking about this. So now I'll throw you back up there and we can show you the answer. En arche en logos. In the beginning, right?
En archi no logos.
In the beginning was the word.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning was kai ho logos and pros ton theon. And the word was in the beginning. And wait, in the beginning was the Logos, and the word was with God?
Yep.
And the word was with God.
Well, here you need a capital G God, but
yeah,
that's just
the
English.
word was with God. And God was, and Theos and Hologos, and God was the word. And God and the word was divine.
Yeah, this is the predicate nominative.
I know, I already know this. I remember I used it in a debate.
Yeah, you did.
I used that, who was I debating when I said that? They were like, huh?
Jay Dyer.
Jay Dyer, yeah. They're like, what do you mean, dude?
Now, this is contested, obviously. It could be the word was divine or the word was God, and it is not, settled. But
there's no, the reason why is because you don't have, that's it.
If you had the death, so basically what your translation is getting at is it's like theos.
We're translating this based on Attic, though, so we should translate it as the word was divine.
It wouldn't change it's a question of like what the author of the Gospel of John meant, but it's theos is being used as a predicate nominative, as like an adjective in the sense that the word was divine. But here it's this is ho theos. This is like the big theta God. And so here it's like the Logos, is it, what level of deity is it on? So is it divine?
But it's not this God over here, because it's dropping the article. So it's not continuing from the same subject.
That's the logic behind the translation of the word was divine, but that's not the traditional English translation.
Of course, that's the church, though. But yeah, that's fair. It's fair to point that out. Okay,
yeah, it's disputed.
Fair. Yeah, autos ain. And it's funny, you're right, because Dan McClown will act like this is settled. It's not.
Yeah, and it's not autos.
Utos, sorry.
It's hutos.
Utos.
Yeah,
utos ain arche pros ton theon. So he was with God in the beginning. What?
Yeah, hutos.
With God. He was with God in the beginning? Is that right?
Ein arche pros ton theon. He was with God in the beginning.
Perfect. And that's literally everything. That's literally all of Unit 4. We didn't just skip around like those other people do. Let's just do this random one. Let's skip ahead 5 more, random one. We did the whole fucking thing, dude.
It should be like many hours, and then
you should do every single little every question should be filled out in this, I believe, and because that's how you learn. You don't just skip around and go, all right, man. You try number 3, try number 8 now, try number 12. Like that's not how you. No, you got to do the whole thing. And by the way, this was, if you look at the book, this is considered like one section done. You notice that how it does that is because it has an exam. 1 through 4 have its own exam. We just finished it.
Yeah.
Or is that 1 through 3? I could be wrong. Was it 1 through 3 or 1 through 4?
We just completed 1 through 4.
Yeah. So that was an exam at the end, and then it starts a whole nother section. 4 through 6, I think it is, or 5 through something else or something.
I think we hit a big exam at the end of 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. So you're right. It's 1 through 3 exam. We already did that.
Yeah.
It's 4 through 6 exam, and then it keeps going.
Cool.
So we're not even done with the second part yet. We're still doing the second part. So
all right.
But that's it for now.
And wait, somebody else. Another super chat.
Were Greek temples made for money making? Not for money making, but they needed to earn money to keep up with costs of shit and repair the temple. So there were people did donate, people did tithe to temples. That was a thing, but it wasn't like the main purpose, the primary purpose of the temple. So no, but yeah, good question. Da Vinci now. Thank you for another $10.
Thank you.
So I just got to say that. Thank you. And I'm glad that somebody gets to enjoy this with us. I really do.
Yeah. He donated $40 to this lesson. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, dude. Seriously, appreciate you. Hope to see you around.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to join my class, just reach out to me through crossbible.com if you want to take my Greek class, or just
show them
audit this one.
I have it ready to go. can show them real quick. crossbible.com.
Boom.
Here's the website. You can log in here and
you like my new reel?
Yeah.
I just got that.
Looks very professional. Damn. Doing big things over there. I see that. There you are. Yeah. That's funny. All right. Hopefully you can be like you make $1 million off this one day.
One day. Little by little.
We'll get there. All right. So that's it. And I'm going to hit the outro, and I hope to see you next week.
All right.
Saying True Gnosis.
You have just attained true gnosis. The demiurge has no power over you.